Sup nerds, welcome to the Omni4Game podcast, episode 127. I'm Sean, I'm joined with Chris and Brandon as always.
Sup guys, this week's Omni4Game recap. We go over our locals, we talk about how our AD1 polls were, then we go over the recent reveals, and then we go over your guys' comment questions. If you like this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next episode.
First topic, a locals recap. Trinity.
I will go first.
Excellent, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, so step 1, AD1 not there.
Yes.
Step 2, doesn't want to keep playing a deck he's been playing for a while. Step 3, play Maruki OTK.
Is that what you did?
Step 4, go 50-50? That sounds about right. So, round 1, played against Chris. He 2-0'd me. I think you were playing Crossheart, right?
No, I wasn't playing Imperial.
That's right,
That's
yeah.
right, yeah. I knew it was an OTK style deck. Or OTK, Crosshearts. Anyway. I seem to remember... I didn't bother writing notes because I didn't really care for this week. Or at least that specific Trinity. I remember I whiffed lethal because I'm dumb and I did that thing where I DNA'd with 2 stacks and one of them could have swung. So I did that thing. I'm just an idiot. Sometimes you're just used to these decks that spawn a bunch of bodies and you're just used to them not being able to swing.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, it'd really be like that. So I whiffed 1 game. I could have forced a game 3, but I'm just dumb. Then the next round I played against Will. And I swiftly 2-0'd him. I don't think I ever did the full OTK Wombo combo, but like the matchup just went in my favor and I just won. Like, if you see Sylphie early enough and you see setups like soon enough, like you can just slap a Neptune on the board against that deck and it's kind of like, yeah, alright, deal with it. Yeah, that was it. And then the tournament was over because the round 2 down pair lost. I think that is what happened, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That is what happened.
Okay. Yep, so that was it. That's it for Tuesday.
So, I think I'll go next.
You are correct.
So round 1, like Brand said, played him. We were all kind of just ready for AD1 so we can get the new stuff for our decks. So none of us were really like, we were all kind of just lethargic about it. We were just ready for Friday.
It felt like a waiting room. It was real waiting room vibes.
So I played Imperial. I actually ended up getting all my stuff because David bought a case and he sold me some fighter modes. And gave me some AD1 Digimons. I also got some like cross stuff. Hold on, give me 1 second. My dog's whining. Probably wants me to open the door.
Father, let me in.
Alright, like I was saying, yeah, so we were all just kind of ready for AD1. We were ready for Friday, if we were getting it, which, good news, we did. So, I ended up getting my stuff, but, you know, in between matches, like, we would just kind of play test AD1. So I beat Brandon 2-0, like he said, he missed lethal. You like realized it like right after you went into the Maruki, you were like, wait, hold on. Did I DNA using the Digimon that could swing? And I said, yep.
I was like, yep.
And it's because he hasn't played the deck in so long. Like maybe not since like the first 2 weeks that set's come out.
Yeah, basically.
So,
He did that with Hoodie though. Too.
Yeah. I did it with Hoodie too. It's just one of those things where like you're so used to these decks just constantly spawning bodies, you forget that not every body was spawned that turn.
Take it for granted.
Yeah.
And then game 2, I played against Ben, who was playing Puppets. I got down paired. I just kind of figured like if I could kill him fast enough, it'd be I'd be okay. But game 1 turned into a real back and forth. Like we were both just kind of setting up. I was digging for pieces. He was just like setting up emblems and stuff like that. And I'm just like, this isn't good because I'm still missing pieces. I think maybe if I would have had the new stuff, if I was playing the new stuff, I'd been better. I'd been better off. Just like based on what the cards were that would have been swapped out. Oops. And I ended up losing game 1. He just had way too much setup. Game 2, I did what the deck was going to do, and then went into Purpurial. I went into the Imperial Digimon fighter mode from the red purple one, and he just kind of scooped on the spot. And then he just like realized there's nothing I can do here. And then game 3, it was very similar to game 1 where we were just going back and forth, except for the difference here was I had no actions I could take, and he had actions he could take. I was digging for level 4s without any level 3 searchers, so I didn't have any Wormons, I didn't have any Vmons to do any searching. I literally, he made me go first. I look at my hand, I'm like, okay, it's not bad. This is my mulligan hand. I believe my first hand was real bad. Like I'm talking, it was like 3 Imperial Dramons and then like 2 Pile Dramons maybe or something like that, or maybe like a Ken and Davis. And I was like, I can't keep this hand.
Gross.
So I'm mulligan, and my hand's not awful. I've got like a level 3, Ken and Davis, and then like 2 level 5. No, like 2 level 5s, and then like an Imperial. I think. I'm like, okay, it's not awful. It's the searching Vmon end of turn DNA. I hatch, Digivolve, draw promo Vmon. Okay, cool. Play Ken and Davis to pass. He goes, he sets up, and then we start going back and forth. But I have no actions I can take. Because as far I draw, it's like another Pyeldramon. I'm like, oh no. And then I just kept having to pass him to 3. 3. 3. I couldn't even build in the raising area. He eventually just kills me. I didn't see a single level 4 for like 6 turns. Never another level 3 searcher. Nothing. It was all, I didn't see Davis. I wasn't searching at all. I started doing that thing where you like take the top card of your deck and you just start seeing how long it was going to take. All my level 4s were all together at the bottom third of my deck together. I was not seeing one at all the entire match. That was just never going to realistically happen. And I'm playing like I think like 11 or 12 level 4s in my list. No. 11. I'm playing 11. So that was unfortunate. So I ended up losing the down pair and ending the tournament early, which I don't think no one really cared. Ben's got work. Ben's got work now. He's not grinding anymore, so he's ready to leave. Something about being tired, which if he just drinks more water, he won't be as tired. So he's ready to leave. But we were all ready just for AD1, mainly. So no one really cared. So
not at all.
No gripes. I don't think a single person in that room was like, "What? No, not another rent." Like, I think everybody was like, "All right, bet. See you guys Friday."
Well, yeah. I said, "Cool. Do you want to play AD1 against Dante?" Because he was my round 2 opponent. So I played Mastermon because I can't play Shine. Played Will round 1, playing Medusa.
You can technically play Shine.
So
you can't play New Shine.
I actually entertained the thought of playing a jank Shine list without the AD1 stuff and like tested it, and I was like, nope.
Nope.
That new Marcus does too much.
And the new Shine does too much. Like there's
yeah,
they're instrumental.
Yeah. But game 1 was back and forth quite a bit. And I do think Will probably should have won that game. However, he did not, and I did. And then game 2, I opened pretty well into, I believe, a slow start from him, if I remember correctly. And I actually won that. I wouldn't say easily, but I ended up winning. And then round 2, I played against... Yeah, Dante was playing apps. That did not go well for him. I got rid of his tamers and killed him. Our match was over in like less than 10 minutes. It was real bad. And And then I played Ruin Mode Turbo versus him against his app deck and against his Vortex deck while everyone else finished their matches. I won both of those matches as well. I think he took a game off me with Vortex, if I'm not mistaken. But it was because I bricked. Came in first. Cool beans. Can't wait for AD1.
Yeah.
Speaking of AD1.
And then Friday came along. I believe I will be going first.
Before we do that,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
was going to say, do we want to talk about our polls and Sean's obscene unluckiness in not getting enough Marcuses during the initial opening?
Yeah, so basically, I still think $75 is too much for the set.
Plus tax, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's too much for what the set is.
I mean, it's better
that's
than
just
paying like $100 for a box online. But
$50 plus tax is better than $75 plus tax.
Yes.
Especially considering like the pull rates for these is just outrageous. Like Dante and Brandon both got screwed. They didn't get maximum pulls.
Yeah.
Like compared to me and Sean.
I got the 3 golds, I think.
Yeah, I got 3 golds and alt art, so I didn't get a secret or an AD1 secret.
Right. So I bought my box. I opened it. I got the God tier Imperial box. My first pack was alt art fighter mode.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. My third pack was fighter mode. And then I believe my 5th or 6th pack was the alt art Stingmon from BT12.
Yep.
And now Sean going into tonight is begging and pleading everyone, I need 4 Shine Greymons and 4 Marcuses to play tonight or I'm going home.
It's not what I said, but...
Me and Brandon both pulled 1 Shine Greymon each.
I didn't pull any of the main cards. Only thing I pulled for him was the gold border Geo.
Yeah, he pulled a gold Geo.
Oh, okay.
Technically, I pulled 2 gold border Geos, but one of them was the bad one.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
bad.
Other lists play it.
Bad.
I just don't.
No.
It's also not max rarity, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean already has alt art.
Sean was going around. He was begging on his hands and knees for Shine Greymons and Marcuses. Everyone around us didn't pull 1 single Marcus. Go ahead, Sean. You can tell the story.
So in my box, I got there like almost an hour early. I sat down, opened my box. I was by myself. I went in mentally preparing myself because I had seen the pull rates and how just absurd they were. I was like, it is possible I will not get a single Shine or Marcus from my box or anyone else's boxes, even if they're willing to trade it to me. So like, it's quite possible I'm just gonna have to buy them online and just not play Shine tonight. I pulled a Shine out of my box, which I was like, this is already above average. Seen entire cases not have a Shine in it. And I was like, cool. 1 Shine down, 4 Marcuses, 3 Shines to go, 4 Marcuses to go. I believe Dante pulled a Shine. I got that from him. Chris pulled a Shine. I got that from him. And then David pulled a Shine and a Marcus, which I got both of those from him. So then I needed 3 more Marcuses. I got a second Marcus. I can't remember who pulled it, though.
It was either Ben or Josh.
It was Ben or Josh.
Yeah, it was Ben or Josh. I got one from one of them. So anyways, I was able to get my 3rd Marcus from Mo and my 4th Marcus from Spencer. And I was able to play a full power Shine, to my surprise. Very happy. All base rarity, but that's all I was looking for.
It's like I said, my box didn't have a secret in it, so no Omni, no Imperial. But I did really like my box still, because I got, in one box, I got a Cress, a Blitz, and the Alt-Art Melga. So I was A-okay. Oh, and Aldemon. I pulled an Aldemon too, which was sick.
I pulled Alt-Art Aldemon out of my box that I gave to you.
Yeah.
Apparently those are...
See what that's going for?
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've heard that they have spiked. I have not looked though.
Yeah, it's like $50 right now. That's crazy.
For the alt or
For the alt, yeah. The regular art's like 20, which is why I haven't bought a fourth one yet.
That's fine.
I mean, I'm probably only gonna play 3, but it's a really good card.
Yeah, then why wouldn't you play 4?
Because of the... Shut up, you don't play Red Hybrid, you don't know what's going on.
Because
You're right, I don't, but you just said it's a really good card. I'm only gonna play 3 of it, though.
I mean, it's not a level 4.
Yeah, it's like Sean going, Rune Mode's a pretty good card. I'm just gonna play one of them.
Yeah, some decks did. Numa never played one.
Token ruin mode.
Yeah. It's a good card.
Anyways, yeah, 80
end up with ruin modes.
81 it's supposed to be a set for new players and some old players who want to try and get the new stuff. I believe the price point is too high for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
They should have wanted to flood the market with these things to try and get new players in. And just charging $75 is out of pocket, because now like a lot of these cards are way too expensive for what they should be.
Yep.
And it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. They should have just straight up ripped off Yu-Gi-Oh! And done like a Mega Pack 10.
Yeah.
This is pretty much what that is.
Well, I'm saying you get a couple packs with guaranteed hits in it, where you get one of every rarity, sometimes 2 of every, or some rarities, and then some promos in it. And then bing, boom, you're good.
Because it's
$20-$30 on that, and you're good. You're good.
It's just like the pull rates are too low for new players. Why would they want to buy this when they could just instead buy singles? And then not only that, some of the cards they reprinted didn't even help the older cards, like Protoform. I don't know how much it went down. The Digimon went down a lot. I'll give them that, but that's because that deck doesn't see play.
Sean, have you seen the price for the SP?
Shine?
Yeah, there's a couple listed for 300.
Yeah, I know they're continuing to go down. I greatly appreciate the market right now.
Yeah. I just feel like either the pull rate should have been better or the set should have been cheaper.
I think the set should have been cheaper. The set is just really, really big, and I think a big problem we had is that we got Japan boxes instead of our regular boxes.
Instead of ours, yeah. If we would have paid half price for half boxes,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
More understandable. Yeah, I could have bought 2 boxes and I'd have been like, cool. But you know.
Yeah, instead we paid basically full price for a half box. But yeah, the pull rates for everything, like it is very reminiscent of how RB1 was, except for there's not a billion dupes of, like, it's not a whole bunch of cards that no one cares about. It's just all the cards are good. There's just a whole bunch of them in the set, so it's hard to pull exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like you got people like David who bought an entire case. He didn't even get a full play set of all the supers.
Yeah, all the AD1 supers.
That's crazy.
He only got 2 promo Digimon out of an entire
case. He pulled 1 Protoform.
And wasn't it a gold border too? So it was like a special hit.
Yeah. It just, those pull rates make no sense to me, but
they're all over the place.
I don't know if I even saw anybody open up an Ukomon. Not like
I opened one. Yeah.
I don't think I did.
You probably didn't.
I'm just scrolling through right now looking at cards and I'm
like, oh yeah, it's in the set. I didn't pull that. Yeah, each of us opened a box, and I ended up opening 5 packs for my prize support.
I got 2.
Alright, so anyways, I think I'll be going first for the tournament. I decided to play Cross. I knew I shouldn't have, because I'm still not happy with my list, because I'm just still figuring out my ratios for some cards with like the new Cross 7, because that card is so good. At first I was only playing 2, and then I was like, no, I need to bump this up to 3. It's just such a strong card. So I'm still tinkering with my list. and it's not max rarity anymore. Really bummed me out. It was max for a whole week.
Hey, those cards have gone down. They continue to go down, so just keep an eye on them because you might be able to pick them up for pretty cheap.
I'm watching.
Yeah.
I should have played Pyldramon, but just really killed everyone super fast. Anyways, so round 1, I played against. I forgot already. This is why I had it open. I played against Lucymon. I played against Spencer, who was playing Lucymon. Sort of bad matchup for me. I need my tamers because that's where all my stuff is at, and that deck has a lot of tamer interaction. And I also if I choose not to delete my tamers, he's just gonna recover, so I'm never gonna be able to kill him fast enough. So that was unfortunate for my first round. Ended up losing that one 0-2. Game 1 was closer. Then game 2. Game 2, he just opened up super fast for what that deck is, and just killed me actually relatively fast. Round 2, I played against Brandy. She was down visiting from, I think they're from Mobile, right?
Yes.
Okay. She was playing Angels. I ended up winning that one 2-0. I think Cross is sort of a bad matchup for Angels. Giving the whole board minus 6,000, and if I go into a second one, even more. It doesn't help with her aces. Also, Dominimon's all turns protection doesn't help against battle. Correct? It's just effect based.
Correct.
Yes. So collision really hurts.
It does.
Like there were multiple turns where she was like, she saw very good openings, and she put out the Dominimon. I think one turn she put out like 2 Dominimons, like an Angelamon, Ace. All that good shenanigans, but it just didn't matter when I'm like, all right, give your board minus this, and I'm gonna gain the overflow memory, and then I'm gonna swing when attacking, attempt to blow this up, and then she's got to choose whether or not to burn a security, and then I'm like, all right, now collision, and it's just like, it's a lot.
Especially if they don't have barrier, that collision is gonna screw them up hard.
Yeah, and I would always be like, all right, when attacking, I'm going to attempt to blow up the one with barrier, so it's like, I'm making her either burn security or make tough choices. So I ended up getting that one 2-0. The new Cross 7 also helped a lot in that match. Round 3, I played against. My brain is going blank. Oh,
me.
No. Omni. That's why my brain went blank. Played against Alter B. Omni. Brand with his new ping pong shenanigans, I believe both games were pretty similar, where it was just like a bunch of setup from both of us. I think he just saw his pieces a little bit faster than I did.
Well, game 1 specifically, I cucked you out of doing anything because I stunned your only tamer that let you play dudes.
That's right. I only had one Taiki Kudo out, the red one, and I couldn't cross because of it. And then game 2,
I just killed you super fast.
Yeah, it was a little bit back and forth. Brandon just set up, or he just saw all the pieces really fast and killed me. Josh the whole time was like, dude, just show him the double Alter S. And Brandon was just like, I gotta do it right.
Do it right. We're about to go to an in-person regional. There's gonna be that one douchebag who's gonna be like, you didn't do that properly, and I'm gonna be like, all right, eat a dick.
The Blitz Greymon is really, really nasty. I don't like that card, but I love that card at the same time. Being able to de-eval and then give your Digimon protection really hurt me. Because de-eval really hurts Cross. So...
They do it 3 times.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. And then round 4, I got paired up against Josh, who was playing Fish. He said, hey, do you want to play Japanese rules? I said, best of 1? He goes, yeah. And I go, rock, paper, scissors? He goes, yup. And so we did rock, paper, scissors. I played best of 1, and Josh was like, this is exciting when it's just best of 1. There's like no follow-up game. I did end up winning that one. Yeah, I ended up winning that one 1-0. Then I switched to Imperial. Killed them again really fast, and then I switched to Royal Knights and lost really bad.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say fish is great in the Royal Knights. They're eating.
It was. I believe if I just see Lucymon, not Lucymon, Lord Nightmon in that game when he went into his full stack.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lord Knight, I would have been able to recover off that game because I'd have just devoted his whole stack and just messed him up bad. But I did not see the Lord Nightmon, unfortunately.
Because he has battle immunity and all this stuff, so
Yeah.
he's just swinging through your security with no cares in the world.
It's not just that, it's like the decode. Like, I could go into the Lord Nightmon for free, Devo stack, and then go into Oryukin and then just blow up whatever is left on his stack. Because I remember specifically, he just went into like one big aerial mon.
Yep.
And passing turn. If I just saw Lord Nightmon, I'm like devoing that, and then I'm blowing it up with Oryukin. So
Checks out.
Yep. So I don't know what place I ended up getting. I am excited to have AD1 though. So
5th or 6th.
Sounds about right. Out of I think 10 people.
Yeah. I will go next. Round 1, I played against my worst matchup in the room. I played against Sean.
My bad, Brand. I also forgot to mention in the Lucymon matchup against Spencer. Both games I swung into his security, trying to kill him or like do damage to him and hit Lucymon out of Jesus, I keep saying
Lord Knight.
Lord Knight out of security, devoing my stack. That's also a card that he has access to in that matchup that also hurt my deck really bad.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Especially since he could put it in there himself, so it's a guaranteed card.
Yep.
Yeah. Feels real bad.
Yeah, it did. It felt real bad.
So, yeah, against Sean, round 1. Game 1, I was missing level 4s, and he was just able to double proc ruin mode me, lock me out of the game. Actually, I don't even think you had to double proc me. I think you single proc'd me, and I was just like, yeah, I can't play.
Yep.
Game 2, I was able to full wombo combo, like, completely decimate him before he was able to actually start, like, playing the game.
I bricked on 4s.
Felt pretty good. Yeah. So basically, we flip-flopped. I bricked first, you bricked second. And then game 3, it was basically kind of just the same as game 1. I was missing level 4s, and I wasn't able to fully do my thing. And he just locks me out of the game, and I lose. Fun how that works.
It is pretty fun.
It is kill or be killed in this format. Round 2, I played against Josh, playing his fishy deck. I got that one 2-1. Game 1, he was able to just wombo combo kill me super fast while I was missing a piece. Game 2, I did my OTK combo wombos, the best one yet. Like, I did the full 1-turn kill. And then game 3, I had to triple stack climb. Like, Sean, you'll know what I'm talking about. When you have 2 stacks that are already basically, like, full built, but you're missing a piece. So you have to play a second one to do more stacks. And then those stacks build your other stacks, and then you eventually finally see your pieces, and then you kill them.
Yes.
Is that when you went into Alter B?
No. No Alter B in this deck, Chris. It's just Alter S. None of that.
What?
In my notes against Chris, specifically, for round 3, because I got that one 2-0, it says, and I quote, Alter S wombo combo for days against specifically Chris and no one else. Only in tourney. Because we did play some games.
Oh my god, yeah.
Imperial, and I spent like 4 games straight just bricked.
Yeah, that's right, I forgot. I lost the match super quick, and then I was like, hey, let me switch to Imperial, and we'll play that. And then I end up remembering just absolutely decimating you, because you were like, I'm not seeing anything. And I'm like, of course, always after tournament.
Like, I wasn't seeing my rookies, I wasn't seeing my DGOs, like, nothing.
Nothing.
That's crazy.
And it's always so funny to me when you play the EX4 Agu or Goblin, you're like, put these on the top of the deck, and I just know you don't want to.
It's soul crushing when you have to do it, dude.
I was talking to the group chat a little while ago, and it's just like, I would love if they just gave us new adventure level 3 Agumon Gabumon. You don't even have to make them adventure. You don't have to. It would just make the whole deck thematic and make it all adventure. Where they have the exact same effects as EX4, but just make it top or bottom deck. That's all you would need.
Yep.
And that deck would be so much better. So much better. I'm hopeful that some of the changes I have implemented help with that. We'll see. Round 4. I played against Ben, playing puppets. Game 1, I never finished my combo. I was missing pieces, and then he ruin moded me and locked me out of the game, and I was like, feels bad. I had to hard play a Blitz Greymon to stop him from double procking ruin mode, because I had enough pieces to assembly. So I didn't give him a whole lot of memory, but I still gave him a bit of memory. But he had 4 bodies, I have 2 security, and I have a blocker. And it's like, just swing out.
What was Ben playing? Puppets?
Yes.
Puppets.
How did he wait till AD1? He's still playing puppets. What do he need?
For Luce, I think you need the Lord Knight and the Crusader. No,
Yeah.
Why did I do that again? Dynus.
So
We gave him some, didn't we? What more does he need?
I believe he has what he needs. He had tested Lucamon pretty extensively with me, but he came to the conclusion that it's just not good enough, even with the new stuff.
No, it's not. Unfortunately, that's
the
the
thing is,
problem.
It's not. So then he shifted back to puppets, and he started labbing puppets.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're also going to run into decks like mine when you're playing against Lucamon, who are just like, yeah, I don't care. Do whatever you want. I'm just going to kill you anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
You have Lord Knight and security? Cool. My entire board's Digimon effect immune. Go again.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
he figured it was not a good meta call.
That's fair. I mean, the deck's just too slow. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
especially in what this meta is probably about to be.
Yeah.
And then game 3, or no, game 2. That was game 1. Game 2, I did my full OTK Wombo combo. He had established a bit of a board, but what does Blitz Greymon do? Oh, that's right, D-Evo 3.
The D-Evo is really good.
It's real good, and if he didn't see Namek, it don't matter. So
He doesn't play it right now.
dude, yeah, my dude.
That's crazy. He
Hoodie's
cut
not
that
in the
boy?
format. Hoodie's
Yeah, I
not in the
guess.
format.
Yeah, but there's so many random. There's so much random stuff that has D-Evo.
Yeah.
I still played it at least as a
It's
one
not
of.
best deck in format has.
Yeah, let me
access to
rephrase.
Diva, though.
It doesn't have
That's true,
Shaq anymore.
That's true. Medusa does not have D-Evo.
It does not.
God, don't get me started with that. Anyway, then game 3, he ruin moded me again, locking me out of playing the game, and because I was just at the point where I was about to promote and do my full combo. I didn't have exactly what I needed in hand to do it, but like I would have seen like 7, 8 cards given what I had in hand, and I probably would have killed him, but he just established ruin mode while I had a 3 in the raising, and I was like, that'll do it. So, yeah, I lost both of my losses were to ruin mode.
To ruin mode, yeah. And you know what? Sean messages me. Sean messages the group chat. He's like, "Hey Chris, how much was Brand complaining about ruin mode tonight?" And the only time, and I'm so proud of him, so very proud of Brand. The only time he ever mentioned it was right before we got in the car. He goes, "Only 2 losses tonight were to ruin mode," and that was it. The rest of the car ride, nothing.
Yeah.
I
mean, we're in the reality now.
Yeah, you're not just anticipating the format. You're like,
I'm in the format. The format is here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to deal with this at my local scene until it's no longer a thing.
Yes.
So,
Or you find a deck that doesn't lose to ruin mode.
which, not a deck I want to play.
That's fair.
Like
There's only a couple, and you've never played them. Well, you have played a TS variant, but it was like the
Yeah,
Maruki
I played
version.
a TS variant. But like, I have to do something so stupid to my deck just so I don't auto lose to ruin mode.
I don't even think it's good because it's just single ruin mode that stops.
It's just single ruin mode. If I'm playing against a deck like yours that's ruin turbo,
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way I could build this deck to properly.
Not many decks can. Not many.
So I'm building specifically to not lose to just one. Because if he just put it on the board while I had a 3 in the raising and I was ready to promote, and I was like, yeah, that's the game. You have 4 bodies. I have 5. No, I think he'd already chipped me. I think I had 2. Or did he chip me? Yeah, he chipped me once. He chipped me once, and he hit the tamer out of security and went, "Oh, great. Do I just lose now?" You know, famous Ben saying. If I would have had the pieces the turn prior, yes, he would have been, but unfortunate.
He said that before he ruin moded you?
No, it was...
Oh, okay.
But, like, he chipped me, like,
I was like, what really a troll.
I know, right? He chipped me, kind of early in the game with one of his, rookies, hoping it would die so he could replay it.
Yeah.
And it hit the tamer out, and he was just like, oh no.
Oh no.
To be fair, it was the EX4 tamer, so if I promoted Evo into a 4, I could have played a rookie out and then...
messed him up.
You could have just comboed with anything.
Yeah, but unfortunately, at that point in the game, I did not have a level 4 in hand, so...
Draw
feels
better.
bad. Hey, listen, I'm hoping some of these changes I've made have both
just get good
and increased my ruin tolerance. Anyway, Sean, you can tell about how you cheated and somehow got first place with your cheated deck. You cheater.
So yeah, I played Ruin Mode Turbo. Played Brandon round 1. Very unfortunate.
Not even full power.
Very unfortunate for Brandon. When I saw the pairings, when I looked at my phone, I was like, that sucks for Brandon, because like I know that he doesn't want to play me round 1.
Just get it out of the way first and foremost. Let me know I'm not getting first.
Yeah.
Just straight up.
So I comboed into Ruin 3rd turn maybe. Game
no.
What? No way.
Oh, I remember. So the first time I comboed into Ruin, I was able, because he left a body on the field that I'd played on the previous turn to search, I comboed into it and was able to swing with it without passing turn, which is not easy to do, and it doesn't happen very often. You have to have a second body to start the turn in order to do it most of the time, or just like 8 memory or whatever. And I was like, I was able to double Ruin. And Brandon was like, yeah, like it's so hard. And I'm like, yes, it's not hard to do the double Ruin part. The keeping turn is the hard part. But yeah. And then I bricked on 4s.
His exasperation. Oh, I got to double Ruin mode. He's like, yeah, it's the whole point of your deck. What are you doing?
Yeah, I think that's what you said, yeah.
What are you dogging about?
But I meant keeping turn and double Ruin moding. That is not as easy. But... then I bricked on 4s for several turns, game 2. And he just randomly killed me because he had a couple rookies and poked, and then like slowly like evoed up and drew into the combo to where he was able to lethal me. I think I had searched a 4 that would have let me like do stuff on
killed you that turn.
On that turn, yeah. If you hadn't done that, I would have probably just locked you out of the game for the rest of it.
Didn't something happen where you were like, I just need to see a level 3, and then you like did the whole
that was out of the tournament.
That was when we were playing for fun.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
So dumb.
So I won game 3. It was very similar to how game 1 went, but
yeah, it was a game 1 basically.
We
I
were
was missing a 4, couldn't do anything, and he just killed me.
Yeah, we were playing extra games for fun. And I was like, I can't do anything unless I top deck a rookie for turn.
Yeah, like I was surprisingly like about to pop off and just win.
And I drew the card, and I immediately saw it was working. Just like I flipped it onto the table.
Like he literally drew from deck and just went.
Boom! Yeah, and it was the good one too. It was BT12 Augur.
Yeah, it was the good one.
I was like, boom.
It was ultimate top deck.
Yeah, feels good.
See, this is why I hated you, alright? Listen here. Back in the day, back in the EX4 format, long-time viewers, they will know.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Sean both played Alteress Wombo combo.
This is true.
He somehow,
can confirm,
some way, our deck list would be identical.
Hmm.
There would be like maybe 1-2 slight variations. I think you had 1 Alter B, I had 2 Alter Bs.
Because it's a brick.
Whatever, right? Slight variations like that. He would somehow turn 2. Okay, here's full combo. Here's Alter S.
Boom,
and I'm like, bro, I haven't even seen my second level 3.
Yo, chill.
I haven't even seen my tamer. Like, you turn 1 would just go, alright, rookie, tamer. Alright, next turn, promote, evo, play rookie, search exact pieces needed. Alright, cool, add to hand.
Yeah.
Alright, here he is.
Get good, dude.
Silver Alter S. I'm just like,
Man, we've been saying it for a long time. You just gotta get good.
Yeah, get good.
anyway.
And then round 2, I played against Will, who was still playing Medusa. This was a matchup I was looking forward to because Mastamon into Medusa is not good. It's a negative matchup for surezies. However, Ruin Mode Turbo into Medusa is LOL Armor Purge. So game 1, he chunked me. He promoted first and chunked me. And I believe he ended the turn with 2 Medusas. One was BT24 and one was EX11. And one was suspended, but it's irrelevant which one was suspended. I promoted, comboed into a Ruin Mode, and cleared both of his bodies and minus him by 10k for his turn, and then killed him on my next turn. Game 2, he chunked me again, and he ended the turn with a Starako, and I think a Starako, the Protection Dimetro, and I think a Rookie. I promoted.
Man, that Dimetro is not going to do much, is it?
Nope. It says opponent's effects, and guess what DP minus is? Game mechanic.
A game effect, yeah.
Get destroyed.
Game mechanic.
Part of rule book.
Yeah. He actually tried to do it. He's like, oh, Dimetro, and I was like, nah.
Nah.
Nah, dog, that's not how that works.
Nah. I promoted, comboed into Ruin Mode, cleared his board, and I'm pretty sure I minus him by 10k. And he never promoted again before I killed him.
Yeah.
Feels good, man. Sick of losing to that BS terrible deck just because I have a bad matchup into it with Masty.
Whoa.
Best deck in format.
Format.
It won Worlds, it is.
The thing is, I'm saying it trollingly. I think he's saying it seriously.
Yeah.
It won Worlds, I don't know what to tell you, baby.
I mean, it technically
we
did.
saw that
However, I
match,
did
though.
watch that match, and the TS player
Don't worry about that.
did punt lethal
No.
game 1 and in one
No.
game 2, so he should have 2-0'd the Medusa player, but
Don't think about it. Don't think about that.
Round 3 played against Ben playing Puppets. We have tested that matchup. If I don't if I don't brick, it's real good for me because I can just minus him by 5 and like sure his puppets will come, his tokens will come out and they will die and they will DP minus something on my field, but he ain't gonna have extra bodies to do any of his shenanigans that he needs to do with his like good level 5 and stuff.
Does nothing else.
Yeah. Game 1. God, I cannot believe I lost game 1. Game 1, I ended up getting him to 0 security, and I had 9 security. He never hit me up to that point, and I had 3 Marcuses on the top of my security and 1 recovery from Ruin Mode. And he like had to, there was a turn where he was able to play, unfortunately, that because I whiffed on seeing a Ruin Mode when I comboed, he was able to promote and play. And he went into a Puss in Boots with a couple bodies next to it, and he had 1 attack stop, and he cleared my board, and I had nothing coming out of raising, and I had a Marcus on the field, a AD1 Marcus, and that was it. And he had 0 security. And I was like, okay, if I draw, I had BT21 Rise and AD1 China Man. I was like, if I draw another Ruin Mode, or not another Ruin Mode, but if I draw an AD1 Marcus here, off of like the Evo and the draw off the AD1 Marcus, I can kill him through this. I was like, do I want to risk it? Because he still has not attacked me. I have 9 security. Or do I want to try to set up for next turn? I legitimately wasn't sure if he could lethal me through 9 security with his board, because one of his tokens was going to die, and that would have given him another body off the Puss in Boots on the end of my turn, and like, I don't know what shenanigans he would have been able to pull off on his turn. So I YOLO'd, unfortunately whiffed on the AD1 Marcus. He stopped the attack, ended up killing the Marcus and the Shine. I was at 8 security at this point. The Marcus went into security. That put me to 9. But I had to put him to 5 to do it. He did not kill me on that turn. He just set up choked me to 1 or 2 and set up to try to kill me on the following turn, and I couldn't do anything, and he just killed me on the next turn. Unfortunate.
Sad.
Yeah. Game 2. I think he went into Syndril or something and made a board, and I was just like, promote LOL, ruin mode, everybody, get off my field. He ended up like doing something, and I was like, we need to go to game 3. I have lethal through whatever you do, and I showed him BT21 Rise, AD1 Marcus, and AD1 Shine, and I was like, I will win this game, because I also had like 4 Tamers on the field, so like he wasn't gonna be able to stop any of my attacks.
God.
Yeah. He insisted on finishing his turn. I passed turn because I think he put a mega in raising. I passed turn, and I goofed up my turn because this was one of the really intricate combos where I could have double or triple ruin moded him, but I ended up messing it up. So I single ruin moded him, but I passed my turn with 2 ruin modes on the field, and that was the only bodies on my field. So I was like, go ahead, dude, get rid of them. I don't care. All you have is DP minus and deletion. Get rid of them. He ended up clearing them, although he said later that he did the math wrong and he shouldn't be able to clear both. He ended up clearing both of them by finishing it off by going into his own ruin mode, that then died to the triple ruin mode proc from killing my 2 ruin modes.
Of course.
So he minused me by 10k on my turn, and I was like, cool, I can't kill you this turn, but you're literally hatching on your turn. I win on my next turn. And then he finally scooped, and we played game 3 for like 3 minutes, and went into turns quite early.
That's right. You guys tied, leading to the 4th round.
However, if I had 1 more turn in time, I win. Ben is never winning that game. I would have won.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah. And then round 4 played against Dante. Ben says that we would have had 4 rounds regardless, but I think we only had 4 rounds because me and him drew as the only undefeateds. But
yeah, you guys are the only undefeateds.
Yeah.
Unless Brandon hits continued the tournament, it would have ended.
Yeah. So we played a 4th round, and I played against Apps, and it did not go well for Dante.
Dante. No, Dante.
He got his new ace card. So excited to use it.
He put it on the
like, what if you just got it out of here? What if you, yeah.
I forgot that he could hard play his ace. Well, I didn't forget. I never knew that he could hard play his ace and do stuff. So I just single procced him so he couldn't promote. And I had a ruin on the field, I think. And he was like, all right, hard play, do this, delete this guy with the equal or lower DP than me. And I was like, what's your DP at? Because you're -5. And he was like, oh, I can't even kill it. And I was like, sick.
No.
Yeah, I ended up getting an extra 4 minutes on my turn at some point.
Damn it, Dante.
That was fun. Yeah, I 2-0'd Dante very quickly, and then we played for funsies while everyone else was doing their stuff. But yeah, Runemo Turbo came in first. Ben's tiebreakers did not benefit him, and I ended up coming in first. I assume he got second. I didn't look.
I think so. Because you would have been the only other person with 7 points.
Oh yeah, true. Right? We both drew. Yeah. I ended up getting 5 packs for coming in first of 81.
Yeah. What did you pull? You pull anything good?
I pulled a Blitz, I believe, and nothing I cared about. It was
out of my 2, both of my packs were hits.
Oh,
I got these. Go ahead.
I just remembered. I pulled the gold border BT12 Vmon, the Searcher end of turn DNA, and I gave it to Mo.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
I got the gold border Geo, the bad one, unfortunately. But I pulled an Omni out of my second pack, so I did walk out of there with a Omni. And then Chris also got an Omni, so we technically have 2.
Yep.
Very like card. I love it.
Yeah.
Sean, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna tell you where we are for the card reveals.
Oh, before we do that, I didn't want to forget. I got this. Was told to do an unboxing on the pod.
Oh, yeah.
So, Brandy, one of our players who comes in from Mobile, did not tell me what this is. She told me it was a prototype. She told me that I am the Gabumon player. Everybody knows I'm the Gabumon player. So I was gifted this.
We do know, yes.
Yeah. So apparently it has something to do with Gabumon. And I have been eagerly awaiting this since Friday. And it really sucks because we did not do the pod on Saturday like we normally would.
Yeah. I had to go to the circus.
Yeah, I believe the thing she said is like, it's called DGO.
All right, share with the. Is it
I hope it's
Crucified
Gabumon
Gabu? Is it Crucified Gabu? Yes!
Yes! It's perfect. Yes.
That's where he belongs.
Our Lord and Savior.
Bandai agrees.
He died for our Digisins.
He did, dude.
Oh my god.
Just know he did not go into Omega that episode. He did not. It was to race. He had to race another Digimon.
Can you please wear that to the Baton Rouge Regional?
I'll do it.
I would hope so.
100% do it. I need to test and actually make sure it fits me.
I need to test my shirt to make sure the ratios are right.
What's it need to be? A 6X?
Preferably. Yeah, I prefer my shirts to be as long as a nightgown.
Yeah, exactly. I want his skin showing. That's perfect.
That was very nice of her.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yo, let's talk about official tokens for a second.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So
it's stupid. Run it back, Bandai, you idiots.
So
thanks for killing the market. I saw a token up there for $10,000.
Let me explain what we're talking about first for the people who don't know, Chris.
Sean, everyone knows.
We don't want to assume everyone knows. So Bandai implemented a rule this past week where only official Bandai tokens may be used in tournament. So there's obviously a bunch of people on Etsy that sell them. A lot of people use custom tokens. I personally use random stuff, like I use Slowpoke stuff for my Dia deck whenever I was playing it. But they've made it a rule to where you have to have the correct official Bandai token. There are a couple of issues with that. One, they don't have tokens for everything.
Nope. There are a couple cards that straight up don't have one, right?
Yes, there's several cards that don't have one. There's a couple cards that make two different tokens, and neither one of them have one. So I guess, and they also said in the rule that you have to have like what it does written on the card as well. So people have to either get the EX7 box topper tokens, which there actually weren't even any there were like 5 on the market that immediately got bought out when that announcement was made. And the cheapest one was like 10,000 or 100,000.
Yep.
There was a hidden Gabumon in the shirt.
Man.
That's funny.
Get got, dude. Get gabued.
Yeah, it has like a QR code. I don't know if it actually works, but...
I hope it's a Rickroll video.
That'd be hilarious. I'm assuming it takes you to the shop where you can get the...
Or it just takes you to the scene of him being crucified on YouTube.
Of him being crucified.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. So the other issue is I don't think they took into consideration the fact that online events exist. And there are a couple of cards that generate tokens to your opponent's field that are generated by you and your cards. So, like, are they expecting those opponents to have the appropriate tokens even though they're not playing that deck? That's the biggest issue I have with it, besides the fact that it's just kind of dumb in the first place, just generally.
I'm assuming it's because there are some people out there, and I've played against some people that have just extremely lewd things. So I'm wondering, for beginners, I know they don't like other card games or products being used.
Yeah.
People have been asked to re-sleeve their decks after a deck check because they were using different sleeves, like Pokemon sleeves. But then I just know there are like players out there who have just printed just absolute, basically naked people.
Yeah, not safe for work images.
Yes, definitely not safe for work images as their tokens. And maybe they just saw that and they were just like, hey, we've had enough of this. I don't know what would make them implement this. I think it's absolutely moronic to have something like this before you can get out enough tokens for the entire player base.
Agreed.
If you were gonna do this, then you should have for the past couple sets. This isn't just a rule they just come up with on the spot and they're like, hey, let's do this. It's not just something you can. I mean, maybe.
I think it's what they did. I don't think it's something they should have done like that because they should have been putting all the tokens that you can possibly make in packs for the past several sets.
All you'd have to do is
it feels like a reactionary
100%.
decision that didn't fully consider the consequences of.
All you have to do is for the past couple sets, every single pack have that little white cardboard token thingy in there. Yeah. Every pack.
Because back when the game first started, there was an extra card in the back of every single pack that was just like the set list. They could literally just do that again, but that just be a token.
And it doubled as a memory gauge.
And it's just because the way they've released the other tokens, the X7 ones, they were box toppers, so you weren't even guaranteed them.
If you even opened the X7, which a lot of people didn't because that set was ass, or Dante bought the last 3 boxes before you got to TBS.
Yes. He says, what was it? Or like the Medusa one. That one wasn't guaranteed. Mm-mm. The Puppets one wasn't guaranteed. Like, none of those were the guaranteed pulls.
So, obviously it sucks for people that just don't have official tokens. Like, Dia's official tokens are probably just bought up. There's like 3 different printings of official Dia tokens, if I remember correctly, 3 or 4. But the most recent one was an Evo Cup prize, and the other ones are like a few years old at this point. So good luck with that if you didn't already own those and you were using your own like a fool. Petrification tokens, while stupid, I mean those are more recent, so like you can get a hold of those. Puppet tokens are crazy expensive. I think they're like almost $10 a pop now.
Yeah, especially after the deck got 4th.
Yeah.
At Worlds.
But yeah, if you didn't already have your playset, you got gouged by people taking advantage of the poor decision by Bandai. I thankfully was ahead of the curve because I have been carrying 3 petrification tokens in my deck box since like January. Like when this set came out, I just started carrying these in my deck box. Whenever I played against Medusa, I was like, I got tokens.
Now here's the problem though. Are you allowed to have those in your deck box at an actual tournament?
I am, because I got deck checked at Nats and I had them in my deck box, and I asked before I turned it in, I was like, hey, I have petrification tokens in my deck box. Is that considered okay and part of my deck, even though I cannot generate those tokens myself? But they are in there because I can play against Medusa.
Okay.
And they said, that's
good.
fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Nice.
But there's also Drago from the Levia archetype. That is the other card that I can think of besides like the 3 Medusas that generate tokens.
I thought Octomon played.
I'm sorry, it's Octomon. You're right. Yeah, it's Octomon.
Okay.
There's also that Godramon.
Yeah,
he plays 2 different ones.
He does, but he plays them to your field. Neither one of those exist. He does play 2 different tokens that don't exist. But I was talking about the ones that play to your opponent's field. Like if for some reason you run into Octomon like in an online event, what are you expected to do there? That card literally doesn't exist.
Yeah, I just feel like this was a rushed out ruling before they really had time to think about it.
100%.
That's just my opinion. I don't know. They have to walk it back until they can flood the player base with enough blank tokens.
I think they should walk it back and just be like, hey, we plan to implement this very soon. Yeah. We're gonna print tokens. So like once it does go into effect, which it will, you need to have all your tokens.
Yep.
But yeah, they unfortunately doubled down on it because they did get backlash because everyone was like, submit feedback.
Oh, absolutely.
And they made a second announcement doubling down on it.
Yep.
But so I think they're a little too stubborn to walk it back, but I would hope that they would. But we'll see.
We'll see.
Going to be unfortunate when you get a game loss and an online regional because you didn't bring petrification tokens for your TS deck.
Yeah, I'll say this: our it's not good. It's better than some other things I've seen. I showed Brandon one instance earlier. There was a Pokemon Go event.
Okay.
Because it does like big like Pokemon events, like they have like the card game, the video game.
Yeah, they had everything in the same venue.
Yeah, and then so they have Pokemon. Yeah, they have Pokemon Go events, and this guy won the entire event. He became like the national champion or something. I can't remember what he actually won. He, after winning the game, he won the match. He stood up, celebrated, and then did this, and he fist pumped like this. The judge disqualified him, and he lost the match.
What were the grounds?
Excessive celebration.
Yep. Disorderly conduct and excessive celebration.
Yep. He literally got up, celebrated, did a fist bump, and then walked over to his opponent, shook his hand, said some, I'm assuming some nice things, shook his hand, and then went and then the judges game, disqualified him. Okay, so there was that, and then another clip I've been seeing going around at a Pokemon card game event. A player was he needed to see, he or she, I can't remember, needed to see a certain card, start drawing or activated effect, and then literally ripped it as the last card as part of their search or something like that. Like, threw their cards down, super excited. Like, everyone knew if they just saw this card, it was over. Got excited, put their hand down, got up and, kind of cheered like this. And the judges disqualified them and gave them a match loss. So, I mean, I guess that could be happening to us.
I mean, I think that's a reflection of the judges more so than the company, but yeah, that's pretty stupid, both of those. I would just never play that game again if either one of. I mean, I wouldn't put I wouldn't drop my hand the way that person. I understand that they were excited and stuff, but I would finish resolving. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's what I want. People, and I agree. It's hey, you gotta play it out. Play it out, then celebrate.
Or if your opponent scoops, but if they're not
just yeah. It was just so funny to me. Just especially the poor Pokemon Go guy. He finished it. He won the actual thing, and he shook his opponent's hand and just gave a fist bump.
That's pretty.
Judge was like, I don't like that. Yep.
Yeah, you're not allowed to be excited. You don't want people to be happy that they did well in your event.
No.
Okay.
No.
Nope.
Well, I'm gonna be happy never playing again. Thanks for telling me that you don't want me here. Weekly reveals. We got our first level. If I can click on it, oh god, my computer's not happy. Got our first level 5 dual card, which is an ultimate rare. Spoilers if you haven't watched this. And
it's too late, Sean. You pulled it up already. Spoilers for Beat Break. If you have not caught up on the recent episodes, people care about that.
Yeah, whatever. Monarch Lizamon, I guess.
That is not even close.
How would you say
it? Super awesome, cool Lizardmon.
I think that's the Japanese translation.
Yeah, you're right.
A windage evolving when attacking once per turn by trashing the bottom face down card under any of your tamers.
Sean.
What?
You froze up there for a second. No, you froze up for a second.
I did?
Yeah.
Mid-sentence, and then it cut back in mid-sentence.
Oh.
Yeah.
I doubt it froze.
It did it again.
It's not freezing on my end. It's like I don't think the viewers
Okay.
are experiencing me freezing. I think it's just you guys experiencing it.
Okay. Yeah.
I wish I could stop it,
find
but
out.
there's nothing I can do about it.
Yes, we'll find out.
By trashing the bottom face-down card on any of your tamers, you evo one of your opponent's Digimon. When Digivolving Digimon may battle one of your opponent's Digimon, and then its option is Final Judgment, use cost of 4. Main one of your Digimon gains Rush, Sec +1, and 5,000 DP until your opponent's turn ends, then it may attack.
Yeah, this card's real good. I love this card. This card's perfect. Beat Break wasn't looking too strong, and then we see that level 6 from the starter deck, and then we see this card, and yeah, I'm all in, baby. They do say supposedly the Japanese card states that the DP puff only lasts for the turn, which would make more sense. It's not a red card, so.
You would say that, but most of Medusa's buffs are for the turn, and all of Vortex Dramon's buffs are
Vortex,
premium.
That's true.
Including their tamer for literally no reason.
Yeah. So who knows?
I mean, this is an official English reveal from Bandai. I would assume this is right, but I guess the translation guy.
Literally 2 seconds away. I mean, look what happened with Alter S.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, this translation is not official, so I think they just I think the people not working for Bandai mistranslated the Japanese one.
Right. Yeah, no, anyways, this card's perfect. I love it. It's perfect. Just so good. Green is back, baby.
We'll see. I think it's interesting that obviously the use requirement for the option is either glowing dawn trait or just green, but this is a dual color Digimon. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Also, this is a level 5 cyborg. I don't know if you noticed that, Chris.
Of course. But I mean, it's just it's just so good.
But
yeah, it's so good. You know, it battles the Digimon.
I guess that's just gonna be Green's thing for the foreseeable future.
It de-evos, and then like his whole line has piercing, so like you're getting your checks in, and it's just so good.
I'm gonna have to put barrier in all my yellow decks now because
I can't wait to see what the level 6 is. I can't wait.
Geckomon. On play for the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 glowing dawn trait card and 1 green beat break trait card among them to the hand, return the rest of the bottom of the deck. Inheritable is piercing.
Standard.
Yeah. I was a little upset that it says green beat break card, because now you can't really play this. Like, say you wanted to play just like the glowing dawn starter deck.
Yeah.
You can't really play this, unfortunately, because
it was
you're gonna
a
be
weird
missing a lot.
Card.
Yeah. Like, obviously this is
1 card.
Yeah, but you're never going to be double searching, which is what you want to be doing to maximize it. Like, obviously this is going to be very good in his own standalone deck, which is what I'll probably be playing. But still, you know, it's unfortunate that you couldn't like slot this into the starter deck and play it in there.
It's odd that they did that, because obviously like they're expecting you to use cards from BT25 with the starter decks.
Mm-hmm.
It's not freezing on my end, Brandon.
Right.
My end is the important end. My end is what the viewers see. Only you are experiencing it.
Well,
oh my god! I forgot about this absolute dog water card we're about to read.
Oh my god! Yeah, I forgot about this. Monodramon. All turns when the Digimon suspends, draw 1. Your turn when Digimon attacks a player, lose 2 memory. Inheritable all turns plus 1k.
Absolute dog. Absolute trash. Let me pay 2 memories just to draw a card. Yeah,
it had been so long that I had forgotten that all of our blockers used to have that effect.
Yep. Blocker was so strong, they're like, we can't let them attack.
Yeah, we can't let them attack too.
This thing has 4,000 DP.
It is a 4K rookie.
It is almost big enough to not die to ruin mode.
This is something you would play in like Rookie Rush back in the day. I don't know if they'd play this. Yeah, I don't know.
If you somehow had a Rookie Rush deck that had Alliance,
yeah,
maybe.
Obviously, this guy's meant to work with Alliance, and that Bandai's decreeing it. Don't use them for anything else. But yeah,
so good.
what a terrible effect to put on a card that's printed in BT25.
In 2026 of all years.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let's go read Hoodiemon again.
Heck, I'll compare it to the rookies in Hoodie. The regular Hoodie rookies.
Yeah, the actual Hoodie traded rookies, yeah. Most rookies are better than that. Most rookies don't have the text printed on them when attacking lose 2 memory.
Lose 2 memory. Most Digimon cards do not have Ice Wall built into them.
Yes. There's only a select few. Then we have Witchmon. On play when attacking, once per turn by trashing 1 card in your hand, you may return 1 Titan trait card from your trash to the hand. After, if played by an effect, delete 1 of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. Inheritable all turns once per turn when your hand is trashed from this Digimon has the Titan trait, delete 1 of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon.
Yeah, I just don't see this getting played. I just don't. I mean, I don't know what it'd get played in. Maybe we just haven't seen
Titans,
all of
obviously.
its line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there could be an additional couple cards that support like this style of play. I don't think it'll be very good.
I mean, everything in this, like the top and bottom effect, work in the Titans deck. I'm not following.
You're not gonna play this in Titamon.
I mean, we haven't read the new Titamon. Maybe the new Titamon makes this.
No, you're not playing this in Titamon.
Why is this bad?
I don't know, because I just don't see how it fit in. You have to play all those specific like Ogremon cards.
Do you?
I think so, yeah. For like its combos. I don't know. I don't know the deck that well. I just figured you had to. Like after seeing the deck played.
I wasn't a huge fan of the 6K level 4.
That's true. She is quite large.
Yeah,
it is bigger than the Ruin Mode minus.
Yeah, Bandai needs to chill on the 6K level 4s, dude.
Yeah, could I get a great?
Oh Jesus, that's why this guy, it's Sean. This guy. Oh, it has a double Ruin Mode.
Ooh,
that's not why I think you play it. That wasn't what I was getting at.
No, I know.
Then we have Doraemon. Opponent's turn once per turn. One of your opponent's Digimon attacks by trashing 1 card in your hand. One of your Titan trait Digimon unsuspends. Awful.
Yeah, this isn't. Yeah, this one's bad.
This reads like it's supposed to be black.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Let's put this really stupid stipulation on this card that barely gets an effect.
Yeah. It's so cute though.
It is adorable, however, that is a horrendous effect that is easily played around.
Yeah. And sorry to everyone that bought those Titamon promos.
Titamon. So he evos on Titamon without 3 colors for 2 memory. I feel like they could have just put less than 2 or less than 3 colors. Because like if they ever print a 4-color Titamon, he can evo on top of it. Just keep that in mind for 5 years down the road. On play.
Do we even have a 4-color card yet? I don't
not
think we do.
yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
We didn't have 2-color cards when we first started. Didn't have 3-color cards after that. It'll happen. Trust. On play,
yeah, it'll happen.
It will. On play, when Digivolving, when attacking, once per turn, by trashing 1 card in your hand, delete all of your opponent's highest DP Digimon. After, if played or Digivolved by an effect, trash their top security card. All turns once per turn, when Digimon would leave the battle area by trashing 2 cards in your hand it doesn't leave. All turns when your hand is trashed from, delete 1 of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon.
Yeah, this guy's pretty good.
Yeah, he's a sticky.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I mean, he gets de-evoed.
Well, most things do, Brandon.
No, he doesn't. Brandon, have you seen this deck played?
To say,
how are you gonna devo? How are you gonna how are you gonna devo a guy with no sources? Oh, this guy.
I mean, what I would do is DP minus him in the ground and be like, go ahead and use your all turns protection.
That would work,
idiot.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I have not seen this deck played, so I do not know how you play him by an effect.
Usually you Digivolve him by an effect.
Well, the Titamon and Skull Bellucci, it spits them both back out. That's how.
The level
That's it.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can do that, and then also when you combo, you like Evo by effect, so like you would get that most of the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this guy seems good. I think the primary issue I had when I started theory crafting that archetype before we got BT24 was how much of a glass cannon it was. And it just wasn't. I stopped even worrying about it, building it once I realized it.
The fact that literally nobody at our locals has even attempted to build it told me everything.
Yeah.
I wanted to play it. I
did too. I bought the stuff.
I just never got around to it. I just had other things I prioritized over it. You do end up having to give your opponent a lot of memory some turns. Now there was one specific absolute crazy combo you did where it was just like what was it called? What's that purple dog? I don't know if it was that card specifically that did it, but like they had this combo where you end up paying a bunch of memory, and then like because of the way the start of turn effect happens, it pulls back to your turn.
It was the BT10 Skull Bellucci was part of it, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah. So anyways, Brandon, the Titomon Skull Bellucci card has Rush, Piercing, Execute, and one of its effects is on deletion, you may play one Titomon or level 5 or lower Digimon card with the Titan trait from your trash without paying the cost. So you execute with it, and then you play this sucker back out.
Alright. Makes more sense.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with that example in hand, I feel like the Witchmon is actually not that bad.
I think it's okay, but I gotta see how the deck's built. I could have sworn you needed to play those other cards because you have to do a lot of like pitching and stuff like that, and I just know those cards all work together with each other very well.
That's true, but I mean that Witchmon recycles pieces and stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say it's just a piece recycle. The all turns effect isn't bad.
It also just deletes a level 5, and it's only a level 4.
And I'm sure you'll still play the Titomon promo as like your secondary mega, so I think if you invested in those, you didn't miss out.
Yeah, you can. I forget her name is Sunamon, the purple TS tamer.
Yes.
She can play the Witchmon out too.
Yeah,
true.
And then you get the full effect.
Yup. Armalizamon. On play, when Digivolving, you may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Your turn once per turn when you would use an option card with a glowing dawn trait by trashing the bottom face down card under any of your tamers, reduce the cost by 3. Inheritable is Piercing, LOL.
Love it. Both Armalizamons are so good in my opinion to play out a tamer, and then this. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, but why do we keep giving the same line, the same inheritable?
Because it's green, Brandon.
Every single card. It's like because they don't do it just to green. Like there's the blue DM Garu cards. The level 3 and level 4. They have jamming.
Yeah,
they just have jamming.
They're blue.
Brandon, don't you know if you have double piercing under your stack, that's 2 checks?
Yeah, totally.
You're piercing twice.
Have you not heard?
Duh.
That it actually is true. Piercing does proc twice, but you know.
I'm just saying, this literally makes it to where you go into your level 5 for 1 cost.
What?
I mean,
right?
In
the Armalizamon.
In that case, it should be limited to 1.
I mean, right, Sean? Because it's you go, all right, pay or use Final Judgment, and then you digivolve into it, right?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Or does that effect only apply in the breeding area? No, you just can digivolve into it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also Arts Digivolve on the breeding area, but you can Arts Digivolve anywhere.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, it just allows you to go into that for 1 memory. So you're giving yourself security attack +1, rush, all that stuff.
That seems pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. It's coming together, boys. It's coming together.
Yeah, now that it's not the starter deck cards.
Stonk on the green lizard, boys. And ladies. If you know what I mean.
Ladies. Then we have a Hyamon. All turns, players can't gain memory other than by tamer effects. Inheritable is Retail. They power creeped Gazimon. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, they did.
Sort of. This is all
Sort of.
both players, not just your opponent.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is the way they should have been from the get-go, but you know.
It's thank God the play by effect floodgates are two-sided, because those would have been so AIDS if they were one sided.
Awesome.
Oh my God, dude. So bad. Yeah, I'm imagining it, dude. I'm imagining Mastamon just spamming the Pillowmon back on the field over and over and being like, LOL. It's cool when I do it.
Yeah. But I mean, it's so ridiculous that, like, back in the day, for example, you could just be sitting on a Madoki beta and drop 4 Hammer Sparks, and your opponent would just be like,
Yup.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. I played 4 Hammer Sparks in the blue deck that I built.
Yeah.
Weird direction. I'm not sure exactly what they're... I'm assuming they did this because they did the same thing for Adventure, where they gave them a couple of in-archetypal floodgates, but it's just weird that this has an inheritable and is both players.
Yeah.
Then we have Fangmon. On play when Digivolving, suspend 1 non-purple tamer. Mandatory. All turns, once per turn, when any of your opponent's tamers suspend, gain 1 memory. Inheritables retail, because it's purple.
I mean, the all turns effect isn't too bad. The all playing when Digivolving is just funny. It's just like, hey, you have to. You imagine you're like, I just don't want my tamer to suspend, and you're like, oh man.
It'll be funny, assuming you can somehow go into this on your opponent's turn, playing against like a Shine player, for instance, and being forced to suspend one of their Marcuses.
Oh my God. Alright, which one doesn't kill me the most? Both of them? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Weird effect, but...
Bring Mirage back.
No. Galgamon. On play when Digivolving, if you have 1 or fewer tamers, you may play 1 Thomas H. Norstein from your hand without paying the cost. Inheritable when attacking, once per turn, both players draw 1.
Oh, this is straight up goated.
Yeah, this got revealed and I immediately put in the group chat. I can't wait to get an updated BT12 Geo Gray that plays Marcus if you have 1 or fewer.
Well, I hope you don't.
We're gonna. This is a Data Squad card in BT25. There's a very good chance we're gonna get
just like we're gonna get the Moss Day dual card.
No. This is way more likely. This is legit. There's a good chance we're gonna get an updated BT12 Geo.
But see, like, hear me out now.
Okay.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Whether or not I do that, this is gonna happen, most likely. Sorry to break it to you. Yeah, this is obviously really good. Thank God that Mirage is at 1. It should be at 0, but...
They're gonna print a new one, and we're gonna be like, that is so much better than the Mirage. I doubt it could be, but it would be funny.
If the Mirage was just either on their turn only, or just like the come into play effect where it gained the memory, it would have been fine. The fact that it turned into a floodgate after it did that was just the worst part of it.
I think the fact that this archetype is going to be half black tells me I think they're going to incorporate a bit of Invisi and a bit of classic Mirage, where it's probably going to have some form of like de-evo or removal, and you're probably going to be able to evo into it for cheap, and it probably just can't be redirected or something of that nature.
I think if it just said your turn and it was once per turn.
Yeah.
You know,
your turn will be completely fine. Like, if you add cards in my hand on your turn, cool, you got me.
Yeah, because it's we have what, 2 cards now that we have multiple, at least what, 3 or 4 cards that make your opponent draw during your turn. The Galgamon we just
read that one.
There's Thomas that does it. I think both Thomases do it, right?
I think only
one of them is an on play.
I think only the 4-cost one, the Memory Setter, does it for both players.
Okay.
I could have sworn the 3-cost on play forces both people to draw.
And then
you're the blue player, but I don't remember it doing that.
And then the Grace Nova, Galgamon. Yeah.
Okay, only you draw for the 3-cost one.
I was pretty sure that was the case.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
before they started making it to where you're both drawing.
Yeah.
Because it was based on how many cards you had in hand.
Well, doesn't one of the Galmon also make your opponent draw?
I don't think so. Wait.
Well, there's the Galaxy one.
I think there's a when attacking Galmon that makes both players draw one. I think it's something stupid that would never saw play. Like it's up top effect, not the inheritable.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and read this, Sean. I'm gonna look.
Mock Galgamon. When Digivolving, when attacking once per turn, you may return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to the hand. Then, by trashing the bottom face-down card from under any of your tamers, the Digimon unsuspends. All turns once per turn, when the Digimon will leave the battle area by trashing the bottom face-down card from under any of your tamers it doesn't leave. Inheritable all turns once per turn, when Digimon with Galgamon in its name or the Data Squad trait will leave the battle area by trashing the bottom face-down card from under any of your tamers it doesn't leave.
Yeah, pretty good.
So that card's really good. No, you liar. It's EX4 Galmon. On play, both players draw the top card of their deck.
Oh, it's an on play? Okay.
Oh, really?
I remember it being
So
worse.
I'm not reading BT13 Galmon that says when attacking once per turn, both players draw one card from their decks?
No, I'm definitely not reading the same thing.
So it's when attacking, I was right.
They're both, yeah, it's both of them.
There's two different Galmons that do it?
Yes, one's a when attacking, one's on play.
Okay.
Yep.
I was half right, technically, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you were technically full right. You just didn't.
I didn't realize there was another one.
Consider there was a second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, there's been a
lot of
second
people
Galmon.
on a lot of people on a certain specific date would not expect the second one either.
Yeah, it's pretty unusual.
Oh.
This guy giving Omni protection is kind of scurry, but at the same time, it requires you to have face down cards underneath your tamers. So like, cool.
Yeah.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
And then we have a card from BT14 that they decided to put in packs again.
14 and 15.
Oh, did Gabumon get the same card? I didn't even remember them
Melga got
getting
the
it.
exact same card.
Okay, yeah.
Remember, because you said it was better in Melga, because back in the day, I actually trashed cards.
Yes, it was. It was always better in Melga. It never made sense in Greymon, because I'm like, when the hell do I put stuff in my trash? It's when it dies. I've lost the game at that point. What the Anyway.
Bandai, what are we doing?
For real, dude. Mirage Beast Knight. When this card would be used by trashing the bottom face-down card from under any of your tamers, reduces the use cost by 2. Cool. Main by placing one Galgamon and one Mock Galgamon from your trash as one of your Galmon's bottom Digivolution cards. That Digimon may Digivolve into Mirage Galgamon in the hand, ignoring Digivolution requirements and without paying the cost. Security, you may play one Galmon or Thomas from your hand or trash without paying the cost and add this card to the hand. This finally tells us why they printed that Galmon that trashes the cards that it doesn't add when it searches.
Yeah. Straight up, just exactly what we got out of BT 14 and 15.
Yep, which never saw play because they were ass, as I'm sure this one will be.
They were bad.
I don't understand if they wanted to do that. I mean, if it's so dumb. It's basically the Liberator level 5s, but in like an option card. Like, if you wanted to do that, just make the Mock Galgamon have that effect.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a reason why those cards ever saw play, and it's the same reason that card's not going to see play. I don't know why they decided to do that again.
The only way I can see them seeing play is if they also had like a delay effect that sat them on the board and then later do it again.
Yeah, like it searched and then it could delay do that.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, something like that. Because that's a brick and a half, like most of the game, if not all.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think like you play it for a cost, it like maybe draws you a card.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Do it.
I was gonna say it's like it's a 3 cost. It's like draw a card or search, and then delay. By sending this card to the trash, you can Digivolve into a Mock Galgamon by tucking a Galgamon underneath a Galmon from your trash.
Yeah.
Without paying the cost.
Seems bad. Rather play a training, but
yeah, for real.
Deltamon, Collision, and then all turns once per turn when Digimon suspends Devo one of your opponent's Digimon, inheritable all turns plus 1k.
It's not bad. Diva on a level 4. That's pretty good.
Pretty insane on a level 4. The collision still doesn't quite make sense to me, but sure.
On top of the Monodramon, this guy's 5k, Sean. Still not as big as the Witchmon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're de-evoing the Witchmon, so you win.
Maybe she might just be on the field with nothing underneath.
She might just be on the field. Yeah.
Then we have Orochimon. On play when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't attack until their turn ends. All turns, once their turn, Digimon suspends, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play one play cost 4 or lower Time Changer Trait Digimon card among them without paying the cost from the rest of the bottom of the deck. Inheritable all turns, once their turn, Digimon suspends, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play one blah blah blah, same thing.
Hey guys, guess what that plays? Deltamon.
Oh,
he is a 4-drop.
These gotcha decks, have they ever worked?
No. I think there was like once.
Gotcha effects have worked in decks, but the deck was powerful on its own.
Yeah. Oh, I guess Commandermon's not bad. Like it was okay.
Yeah, I mean you literally get to stack your deck with that though.
Yeah, that's really
Is it really gotcha when you stack the deck?
I mean that's the only way to actually make gotcha good is to not have any gotcha.
Literally.
This card seems decent. Random floodgate effect. I do find it interesting and funny that it's Tamer or Digimon can attack. You know, hybrids and whatnot. That is kind of cool.
Your Marcuses.
My Marcuses can still suspend though. LOL, I can suspend them without attacking.
Oh no, they cannot. Not a little bit further. Give it a couple more cards, Sean.
Raramon jamming. What? On play when Digivolve, you may link one TS trait card from your trash to one of your Digimon without paying the cost. Inheritable all turns plus 1k.
Hold up, this card's not blue.
Yeah, why does it have jamming?
Because he's a Raramon.
Yeah, why isn't it trash 1 card, draw 2?
Nah, he's a common. Guys, he's a common.
He is a common. Wow.
He's not a rare.
I don't think he's ever been a rare.
Yeah, he has been.
He was a promo. Are you sure? I don't know if he's been a rare.
I'm pretty sure because we would say you pulled a rare Raramon.
Or was that
we had rare Raramon?
Yeah, we had rare Raramon, which I think was a rare. So it was a rare.
Yeah, rare Raramon is a rare.
Yeah, but Raramon, I don't
uncommon
and a promo. Lawyered.
Oh yeah, no, BT. The release special booster 1.0 BT3 rare Raramon.
Yep. Before they were foils and they had the gold border.
Yup.
There's a rare Raramon.
Yep, BT3 baby.
The first ever sets, yeah.
Okay.
No, in our first set.
In our first.
In the
set,
English
yeah.
is yes.
I didn't realize
in the
that
English
card
is
was
first
that old. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Dragomon also has jamming for some reason.
But you're not.
Yo, what?
On play when Digivolving by trashing one of Digimon's link cards, you may play or use one TS trait card with a play or use cost of 5 or less from your hand without paying the cost. Inheritable all turns when Digimon would leave the battle area by trashing one of its link cards, it doesn't leave. That is not once per turn.
That's kind of broken. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, this is gonna go so hard with Volcanismon because you can just link so many cards to these Digimon.
Yep.
Not even mention the whole can use a TS card. He has like 6 different options he can use out of that.
He can also just play a Digimon or a Tamer.
Yeah. This card's got
is Black back, baby? Let's go.
I don't know if Black is. This is clearly just a Time Stranger tool.
Yeah. TS is staying.
Sean, he's a black card with
he's not
Omni protection.
Black. He has jamming written on him. He's clearly
yeah. He's a blue card in disguise. You're right.
Yes.
It's
not
funny.
really Black. Daramon. On play when Digivolving may suspend one Digimon. Then if there are 2 or more suspended Digimon, one of your Digimon may unsuspend. All turns, once your turn when Digimon suspends, you may play one 4,000 DP or lower Digimon card with Vegetation, Plant, Avian, or Bird in any of its traits, or the TS trait from here without paying the cost. Inheritable opponent's turn. Once per turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may change the attack target to one of your suspended Digimon.
I don't like how he's looking at me, man.
I don't think he's looking at you. I think he's looking down.
I don't like his stupid little face. Unfortunately, this is Sarismon, and I don't know, man. It's just
Or Bacchus.
We'll see.
I haven't really read.
Oh, or Bacchus. Yeah, that's true. It could be Bacchus as well. Next, I guess.
Yeah, he's next.
Yeah.
You can play this in Bloom as well.
Yeah. I forgot that Ceres' level 5 is probably going to be Sirenmon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember us talking about that.
Well, I mean, yeah, she's literally sitting there on the normal art.
And then we have Bacchusmon.
That guy's got pizza.
Yeah, this is
lot of
like
detail.
medieval Gallantmon at home. When this card would be played, if there are 12 or more levels, total worth of Digimon reduced the play cost by 5. On play when Digivolving, you may play one TS straight Digimon card with 6,000 DP or less from your hand without paying the cost. All turns, once a turn when any Digimon are played or Digivolved, you may suspend one Digimon. Then if played or Digivolved by an effect, delete one of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon.
Yeah, no, that's medieval at home.
Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, he's part black. I was kind of hoping that he would have had some kind of like de-evo effect in there. That'd been
That's
cool.
what Vulcanus is for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't terrible. It's just,
No.
you know.
We have to see it in play, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's awful.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
say
not.
this: the whole having 12 or more levels, at least it's one of those where you can fulfill the requirements yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not limiting. Like, oh, your opponent has 2 level 6s on the board. Well, how are you still alive?
Yeah, I agree.
So, still, it's probably the weirdest of the cost reductions I've seen so far.
Yeah, I like that they're
just you
thinking outside
wait.
the box with these.
Yeah.
I agree. Love the artwork. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Then we
It's got a
have,
ramen bowl.
I don't know, Pristimon. On play by placing one card from your hand face down underneath your Tamers with a glowing dawn trait, draw 2. Inheritable is Blocker, because he's black.
E.
I wonder if the level 4 is going to have the exact same inheritable. Let's find out.
I would make an assumption, yes.
This is
I've already
now
read
before you guys look at it. This was the card I was trying to tell you about, Sean. That I was like, this is. They looked at Gargamon and were like, let's do that, but like worse.
But make it
Not as
furry
cool. Yeah.
bait. Yeah.
It's a weird look.
Furry bait Gargamon,
It's
like-
for the furries.
Wolvermon, Blocker. Your turn with Digimon would Digivolve into a glowing dawn trait Digimon card by trashing the bottom face down card from under any of your Tamers, reduced cost by 2. Inheritable is Blocker because it's black.
Yeah.
Evo reduction.
Unfortunately, yeah, agreed. Unfortunately, in Beat Break, this Digimon line is my least favorite. I like the level 3 design, but the level 4 design leaves a lot to want. You know.
Well, I mean, I feel like you're making a pretty similar jump because the level 3 has the little arms already.
Oh
Like,
yeah. No, I know.
He has more of a stitched teddy bear design, and then you go to the 4 and it's just like it's just straight up a dude in a costume.
I think you're just looking at the card. Once you watch the show, you're not gonna think that.
I'm saying because like looking at him, you can see he has stitching, like in his design. It's there. I'm looking at it. You can't say, well. I'm literally.
Well, maybe it's
looking
just
at it.
maybe it's just the way it's animated that it doesn't really give off that effect,
Oh.
that look.
Chirapmon. On play by trashing the bottom face down card from any of your Tamers, you may return one Digimon card with a glowing dawn trait from your trash to the hand. Inheritable is Retail because it's purple.
Because it is.
Come on, Sean. That's Chirpomon.
Chirapmon. Chirapmon.
Chirpomon.
Leomon. Your turn with Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon card with a glowing dawn trait, reduce the cost by 1. Inheritable is Barrier because it's yellow.
Bar.
More like Lolmon because who's playing this? Lol.
Honestly, this is one of the better rookies.
Let me.
Yeah,
have
this is actually pretty good.
Let me have my joke.
Okay.
This is a Leomon card. It's bad.
These next two cards are so good.
Oh,
the
also,
Lunamon's cracked.
I want to mention.
Yeah.
I won't even bother. It doesn't matter.
Oh, what? Are you sure? You don't want
No,
to mention?
yeah, it is. It's a yellow vaccine.
It's a yellow vaccine.
Yeah, the meme is real.
Lunamon. On play for the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Iliad trait card and 1 TS trait card among them to the hand, turn the rest of the bottom of the deck. Inheritable is jamming because it's blue.
This
Let's
card's
go!
This is like the best searcher ever. It does not give a damn about what you reveal. It's just tamer option don't matter.
It's a Lekmon but blue.
Yep.
Literally.
Lots of people were probably upset that this card does not search a Light Fang or Night Claw or Galaxy. And it doesn't have the trait either.
This is TS, baby.
LOL. Yep.
Now, Sean, what were you saying about your Marcuses?
So, we have Dianamon.
X-Blau 2.0.
When this card will be played, if your opponent has a level 6 or higher Digimon, reduce the cost by 5. That's never going to happen, and I'm not going to have anything on the
Nope. Nope, never.
That's not the part we care about.
On play when Digivolving, none of your opponent's Digimon with 1 or fewer Digivolution cards can suspend until their turn ends, then delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. All turns once a turn when any Digimon are played or Digivolved, you may trash any 4 Digivolution cards from your opponent's Digimon, then 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into Grace Novamon in the hand. Inheritable, when attacking once per turn, one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't suspend until their turn ends.
No mark eye for you, Sean.
Are you talking about the inheritable?
What? No.
What are you referring to? I would like to poke holes in what happened here.
The on play. None of your opponent's Digimon with 1 or fewer Digivolution cards can suspend.
Are you aware that I suspend my Marcuses when they're not Digimon? I can do that.
I know. But if you they come up as Digimon and you're like, hey, swing, it's like no.
Also,
can't do it.
Also, fun fact, I can just Evo into Shine, and this guy dies, and then that effect isn't there anymore.
It's not a guy, Sean. It's a girl.
Doesn't matter. It's dead. Put it in the trash.
That's a Digimon.
Yeah.
Pretty sure if this leaves the board, that effect is still there, right?
Oh yeah, true. It is.
Until the turn ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Doesn't matter.
No. It was just funny. I just remember Josh would talk about it in the group chat. He's like, "Oh, Sean, your Marcuses."
I mean, if I have to go back to playing BT2 Shine, I will.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. Or BT21. Don't.
Now it is funny that because this is already all of the Dianamons have already been Olympus 13s. You can clearly still play this and the Olympus 13 versions with the old stuff. You can't play the Lunamon. It's just so funny.
Well, this also doesn't have the Nightclaw or Night Fang trait or whatever the hell. But that doesn't stop them from playing good level 6s that they also can't search.
Yep.
So Tough Titties, your 4s that search everything in the deck won't search this card. Sorry. Bandai didn't want you to, I guess.
No, it's TS only.
Yeah, but this is a good card. I don't think it's a bad card. There are definitely ways around this, though. This isn't super broken or anything.
No, and it's probably got the worst reduced play cost effect.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
I like these reductions that encourage counterplay. It's I do something, then you do something, then I respond to that something.
Right.
That's one of the reasons why I enjoy playing against TS is because it reminds me of SetCon and how the gameplay goes, the game flow.
I was gonna say, with this one's reduction, there are decks that can just straight up ignore that. For example, obviously this won't be the case when this card comes out. If Hoodie would have still been at full power.
Correct.
You're never playing this against Hoodie.
Correct.
You literally can't.
Hybrid can play around this super easily.
Yes, Hybrid. It was another one I was just thinking of.
Yeah, there's gonna be. But thankfully, if you're not playing,
terrible.
Yeah, thankfully, if you're not playing a Megazoo version that doesn't play 5s for some reason, you can just Evo into this, which should be an option if you built your deck correctly.
Right. Imagine playing Royal Knights. They drop that, and you're just like, all right, cool, my turn. All right, Diana.
Just Diana them every turn.
Bruh, I'm just looking at some
you could just cuck Royal Knights from ever winning the game.
Oh, you gotta give me 5 memory, bro, or otherwise. Homie's telling you can't play.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm looking at some of these prices for some of these AD1 cards. They're out of pocket. I pulled maybe the greatest box of all time.
Yeah, how much is Alt-Art Fighter Mode?
The value was okay. So Fightermon, Fighter mode Alt-Art
is. I don't know what Fightermon is.
It's $73. His base art is 40, and the Stingmon is 40.
Oh my god, dude! People are coping so hard.
The value of my box.
Those cards should not be that expensive.
No, not at all. The Omni's 32. I'm not gonna say I robbed Will, but like I got Will's for like a Pyldramon, and like I gave him some money. That was back when that card was like 24, 26 or something like that.
Yeah.
Just a waste.
That is insane to me that people are paying that much. I mean, it's just a result of how terrible the pull rates for the new stuff is.
Yeah, I'm happy I got all my new stuff I needed. Jeez Louise.
Yeah,
except one Aldemon, but
I
don't even know what I'm playing for.
I do not have my pretty versions, but I do have the legally playable ones, and that's all. That was my primary concern before regionals, so I'm happy for now.
We are at least all playing our new decks.
Yes. I was able to play my new deck Friday night, which I was not expecting to be able to. I was just hoping that I could. I was very happy when I got my 4th Marcus. Comments. Green Hill Mario. Habakirimon's name comes from Ama no Habakiri, one of Susanoo's swords that he used to slay Orochi, explaining similarities in design to Emperor Grey Susanoo. They also effectively unlocalized one of Susanoo's moves because it went back from Celestial Sword and Frontier to Ama no Habakiri in Time Stranger. As a related aside, many Yu-Gi-Oh players lost their mind at the name because the same myth is the basis for one of the best splashable engines in the game since May 2025. All roads lead to Mitsurugi Habakiri, indeed.
He's dropped a lot of lore on us there, Green Hill Mario.
I don't appreciate how many Japanese words I had to read there.
Yeah. It's a lot. I mean, it makes sense to why Celestial Sword. I remember in Hacker's Memory and that one and the other one, it was Celestial Sword, but in Time Strangers it was Amano Habakiri, which makes sense, I guess.
I mean, it's not the first time they've unlocalized something. I mean, Lord Nightmon was Crusadermon.
For the longest, yeah.
Then we got it in the card game, and they were like, "Nope, it's Lord Nightmon." Enjoy the name.
I could have sworn it was Lord Nightmon in Hacker's Memory and Cyberscape. They might have also been Lord Nightmon.
You could be.
I think it was Lord Night.
Yeah, you could be correct. So maybe they made that decision like before the card game came out.
Sometime after Season 4.
Yeah. They were like, yo, Crusadermon sounds stupid, dude. Lord Nightmon sounds baller. Dr. Fab671, thanks for being a channel member. Meta question for y'all. Why do you think the Vortex deck is getting so little representation? I think while people did overestimate it on its reveal, myself included, I don't think it's so bad that it warrants its complete lack of representation. I feel like it should at least be tier 2, though that feels crazy with how strong Vortextra is. But no one seems to be bringing it to any high-level events. Even on Digimon Meta, where events of any size can get reported, it doesn't have many results. I'm just confused, like, yeah, it isn't tier 0, but the representation it's getting would make you think it's not even locals viable.
Okay, so I think it's one of those situations where the deck itself is what's holding back Vortextra. I think if Vortextra...
I would agree.
Yeah. I think if Vortextra was in a better deck, not green, it probably would have been absolutely busted.
Vortex was a different color.
Yeah, like if you would have given a Vortextramon style effect to a yellow deck, it probably would have been ridiculous.
They did. It's called Magna X, you fool.
Shut up, Chris. It's not. No.
It's just the immune part. The battling part's whatever.
That's one of the best parts of the card.
I mean, yeah, it's good.
Just straight up avoiding
alright.
so much protection just by saying, "Hey, punch that thing."
It's aight.
I think another problem it has is TS poos on its face because Venus just stuns it, and they're like, "Okay, I'll kill it on my next turn when it's not immune." Idiot.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. There's too much stun in the meta with the TS decks, and it can't kill fast enough. It's a chip deck.
Yeah.
And chip decks are not very good right now because there's too many chances to give your opponents cards that they may need. Like, how many times have you chipped at Sean Brandon and it was a Mirai, and you're just like, great, of course, and that's
literally never, because I don't play puppets.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up, Sean. Yeah, but literally all the time, right?
Gave them like a mem boost, a training.
Yeah, it's like chip decks are bad, and that's what Vortextramon is, because they couldn't give it security attack +1 because it unsuspends and that's going to hit you for 2 damage, 4 damage. Yeah, that would have been way too strong, so they couldn't do that. So it's a chip deck, and then because you can't kill, you don't want to swing that second time in case somehow like Medusamon can get big enough to run it over.
Yep.
I don't think Medusamon can, but they play a searchable option card that also decimates Vortex, which is one of the other reasons. It's like 2 of the main decks of the format have just outs to it that they barely have to even...
Built in.
Yeah.
Just
if you play Cyberdramon and then Digivolve into Medusa and then the Owen, can't you get up big enough to attack over it?
That's +7 off of the Owen and the Cyber.
And then the Medusamon effect, doesn't one of them give it DP?
The BT24 one that doesn't see much play now that we have the BT or the EX11 one.
Yeah, but people were still kind of playing it. I think it still sees some play.
Sure, but why not just use the...
Well, yeah.
So
it's already just played.
I know, I'm not saying the option isn't an option.
Even if they do play it, let's say they just have Vortex on the field, they put 2 tokens on the field, and they gain, 6k from that? So that's a total of 13k on the Medusa, so it's 25.
Yeah, so it's bigger.
Suspend, Vortex, unsuspend.
Yeah, and then they go battle, and you're like, I'm bigger, duh.
I'm fairly certain it gains DP on that, if I'm not mistaken.
Anyway,
does it?
Dumb, don't listen to them, just use the option.
Oh, they can't, their tamers also buff them.
Yeah, oh.
Because they have premium...
During your turn?
Yeah, they have premium DP increase, which I think is really weird for a green deck, but...
Yeah.
I've only played against Dante when he's playing it, and I just stun it with Venus and move on. So
exactly.
I don't know.
That's why the deck sucks.
Yeah.
It hard loses to 2 of the most popular decks in the format.
Yeah.
So like
Medusa chunks it down too fast.
And just has built-in searchable removal.
Yeah. And TS
has
just
built-in searchable LOL. Look at it.
Every time that I know it got stunned when Dante was playing it. Like Brandon would stun it. All that stuff. Like he was just like, I really don't like it when my boss monsters get stunned, and it's
everyone, if they're being serious, has a game plan for that card when they run into that matchup.
Yeah, it's a wall that is actually like waist high. You kind of just have to like shimmy your like waist above it and be like, it's kind of uncomfortable.
I think if it were similar to Magna X in that it gained immunity, period, and also you could just trigger it super easily like Magna X, I think it would be significantly better. But the fact that if you just stun it, it literally can't trigger its effect.
Yeah, I mean,
not a problem.
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say it loses to it, but like AD1 Digimon doesn't give a damn about them.
No.
Oh, I can't be redirected and can't be deleted in battle.
Yep, literally, I'm gonna ignore you and kill you.
Yeah.
It is in a vacuum, it's a really powerful card. However, due to the power creep recently, and it's not quite the level of Magna X immunity wise, I think are the reasons why it's just not that strong.
Yeah. There's just other cards that are doing better things.
We talk about this too much. It's green, that's why.
I think the biggest hindrance is the fact that it is a green card, unfortunately.
Yeah. If you would have dropped that in purple, yellow,
purple, yellow, it feels like a yellow card, honestly. The way that it, like, outside of the battle mechanic and I guess vortex and piercing, but like, I don't know, like Gallon X is part yellow, Magnex is part yellow.
Yeah.
Alec and Justin, so 8231. Alec and Paul from Team APS were recently on a DCG, or God, I cannot read, a TCG panel in C2E2, a Chicago Expo Center for Anime and General Nerd Fan Convention. During the panel, the two things the audience hated the most was using AI for TCG art and Magic's Universes Beyond.
AI and crossovers.
Yeah, AI for TCGs just seems dumb to me. Like, just pay the artist. And yeah, I don't know any. Again, we've talked about this plenty of times. I don't know any people. Like, I don't know any people. None of the friends I know that play Magic like the Universes Beyond. None of them. They don't like any of them.
Yeah, the only people that like it are people that don't play Magic.
Yep.
Yeah.
People who are just like, oh, I like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can have cardboard with them on it now. So.
A Global Digital Empire. Thank you for being a channel member. Sean, I understand the pain. I have the time to go out and play, but haven't been able to get the time to edit, commentate videos in 3 months. I'm sure you're prioritizing things that matter. Thank you.
That's a lie.
Not
That's
even
a lie.
close. This dude made us wait extra days to do the podcast because of Easter. That's not important.
It wasn't because of Easter.
Facts.
You had
to go outside
with your wife.
He had to go out and play, Brandon.
Did you find any cool eggs while you were out there?
We went to a circus. It had nothing to do with Easter. We went to a circus, which I'd never been to a circus before.
Lame. We could have been talking about a card game.
Sean, you better read this one, right?
Okay. RDD48. Oh, for Gord, that up there is PS, not PD. Waiting to see Red Green Marsmon so he can throw hands with battling stuff. Though I'm not sure if he gets on this one. We already have Juno, Volcanus, and by the looks, Eris, and the Drunkie for the forest area, leaving kind of 444 with 24 and 26, with Jupiter being the protagonist boy and Pluto on 26 as the ex-Olympian he is. Also, last chapter make me read the Jupiter option and says Jupiter in name, which makes me think Wrath mode could be the first dual card that does something on security. Waiting to see the duels someday.
I definitely feel like we're going to be getting dual cards with security effects in the not too distant future.
Yeah, that's absolutely going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know if any of the TS cards are going to be dual cards.
They literally said they are.
The form changes are clearly going to be dual cards.
Yeah. They
okay.
Did they announce it officially?
Okay,
I assume that was
part of it was part of Digicon.
Oh, the Pokemon Presents?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. that must have been part of it that I tuned out from because they weren't, I don't know, but
yeah. I do agree. I think we're going to get Marsmon and his big bro as part of the next set.
Who's his big bro?
Okay, so what if I told you he was the biggest of Bearmons?
Just tell me the name.
Just Bearmon, but really, really big.
So Mega Bearmon? Mega Kabu Bearmon?
The biggest Omega Bearmon.
Omega Bearmon.
Sean, what was the question? What did you ask that Brandon's just dancing around?
I said, who is Marsmon's big bro? And Brandon refused to answer me. Who?
Callus, that's what it's called.
Calismon.
Just remember that green his name.
Remember that green purple Digimon card? That's what was that weird archetype that Dante liked playing?
Wingardians?
What's the other one?
Buster.
No, not Virus. But we don't even have that yet. Not
This
Wingardians with the other one.
This
yep,
guy.
Boom, there you go.
There he is.
He's a Nightmare Soldier.
Nightmare Soldier. Yeah, so we're getting another one of him.
But he's not an Olympus 12, okay.
No.
No.
Marsmon is.
He is a Dark
Let's just
Animal,
say what.
though.
Yeah, let's just say one brother was like, "Hey, I'm evil," and the other one's like, "Well, I'm good."
Oh.
Well, one brother was like, "Oh, I thought you were dead," and it was a whole thing. I turned to the dark side.
Anyways,
they experimented on him.
Justin
They turned him into
8231.
a creature.
BT14 Angemon effect was a reference to the anime when Angemon gets deleted in front of TK and TK gets him back as an egg. That's why there is the if you have a tamer, hatch an egg. Yeah,
Yep.
I also
Lore-wise, that does check out.
Yeah.
Good lore. Good lore.
I realized that when I first read that card, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. He also said, I don't understand people that think Lopunny and Gardevoir are sexually attractive, especially because both of them have a 50% chance to be biologically male. With Digimon, they're just normal women that can speak English.
Hey, it's 2026. If you're into that type of thing, you're into that type of thing.
Yeah, Justin, people can be attracted to males, okay? I mean, I'm not personally, but there are people out there.
Can be attracted to dudes. Happens
like women
every day, yeah.
Like
cat boys, cat boys.
Also, Digimon are not women; they're Digimon.
Yeah, they do not have genders. Don't be fooled. They don't have nipples or holes.
And they can't speak English. I'm pretty sure they just they all just speak whatever language you want them to.
Yeah.
Depending on what language you have setting.
Imagine you get a Digimon partner and they speak like Portuguese, and you're just like,
what a nightmare, dude. How do you even collaborate?
You got to get your Google Translate out every time I talk to them.
No, I don't like this. I don't like this next one at all.
He also said in Data Squad, Craniumon strikes his spear at Shine Greymon, but the spear doesn't connect because Marcus stops it with his DNA fist. Remember the counter Beelstarmon? What if we get a Shine Greymon counter that reads, if your opponent attacks this Digimon, counter, play one Marcus from your hand to trash, treat as a Digimon, and have it block the attack. If you have BT12 Rise Greymon, you can put that Marcus in your security. That is great flavor. I mean, if you have most Rise Greymons, you can put it in your security.
Yeah.
Especially since the block would be optional too, so you could just play a tamer for free and just be like, whatever.
I mean, I wouldn't hate
Not even that. Imagine if it said, and then if this Digimon suspends, Digivolve one of you. It's
crazy.
Unfortunately,
I think it's only your turn, right?
For both Marcuses that Evo, just say your turn. I wish, dude. I wish they had said all turns on the AD1, because there would have been ways to abuse that on your opponent's turn, but sadly, they were smart. He also said, do you guys prefer Digimon that fuse to become level 7 like Omnimon and Exomon, or Digimon that don't fuse to become level 7 like Gallantmon and Shine Greymon?
Preference.
I prefer DNAs. I've always loved the DNA mechanic.
You like it when the
it's broken. It's broken. It's broken,
well,
Brandon.
I'm not talking about just the card game. I'm talking about just in general.
Yeah.
Your Chibi Omni.
I will say I do like DNAs because like you get to see both parts of the Digimon like fused together. But then like you look at something like Shine Greymon Burst Mode or Ruin Mode, and you're just like, that's just cool. It's just like them becoming like
better, stronger, faster.
Yes.
Yeah.
However that goes.
Kanye.
But like, there are still some examples of like non-fusion that I like the bonds. The bonds are cool.
Damn it.
Yeah, it just depends on the design for me. I don't have a preference as far as like how they get to there.
Yeah.
I just know myself. I have a bias for the DNAs.
You definitely do. You have built Exmon and most iterations of Omni.
Yeah. All Sean cares about is, can this Digimon stop my opponent from playing the game?
Is this just a really cool Greymon card?
It's more so, can this stop my opponent from killing me? That's actually what I care about. Leonardo835Q, do you guys know any weird interaction related to evolving a Marcus? I'm asking because the new Shine Burst Mode for some reason doesn't have that your Marcus can't Digivolve.
I mean, you could hybrid on top of it.
Yeah, but you would never do that. It's funny that they keep printing that on the Marcuses. One, they don't have levels, so how besides hybrids, what are you going to do with it? And two, their face-up effects are way better than anything you could possibly be doing with them, so like, why the hell would you do that?
Yeah. I mean, it could be like future-proofing, like they don't know what type of hybrids they're going to be printing. Like they could print like a hybrid that says, oh, when this Digimon Digivolves unsuspended, and it could be like a whole thing.
I just feel like
Yeah.
I don't think that would be like the end all be all. Like, oh my god, it's broken, stop it now. But like, I don't know.
it's weird. I don't really understand why they do it. It does remind me, though. I think in my first Ruin Mode Turbo deck that I ever built in the X4, I think I was playing 2 Kazemons, but I was also playing TK. Like,
Yeah.
you can even on top of the marks as if they're not Digimon, but like you'd prefer not to.
Right.
Benjamin Wiseman 6567. Yeah, the Zeo Rangers were the most powerful by the nature of the Zeo crystals. The costume designs and swords were some of the all-time best, especially the Super Zeo Megasword and Pyramidus.
Benjamin Wiseman, he know game.
He knows ball.
Yeah, it knows ball. God.
He knows game.
It's so weird because just that
Bro's Unk
one
over
throwaway, that one throwaway line that's like, oh, the Zeo
Yep.
crystals get more powerful the longer you have them. It's like, okay, it's been 30 years. How strong are they now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Big facts, dude. He also said...
Preferably... Oh, sorry. I was going to say, personally for me, I love the aesthetic of in space. Since, like, if you guys see me, like, just kind of fidgeting with something, and I'm not, like, fully, like, looking ahead of me, I'm probably, like... Yeah, I'm probably messing with this.
It's his penis.
That's my penis. How did you know?
It's always your penis.
Sean says he only needs one hand for his penis. I told him I need 2 hands for my penis.
Brandon, we are a little off track here.
I was referring to pissing, but yes, I did say that. Benjamin also said, I was somewhat excited for how some of the revealed TS cards can be used in older decks. Angels, Patamon and Angemon become instant 4-ofs for me, but the Magna Angemon still isn't more useful than the other level 5s already in the deck. Bloomlordmon, Floramon can go in there as a 3rd Vegetation Searcher, but that Kiwimon is 1k DP too high to be useful. Ultimate Brachiomon, you can use this as a top end for Black X Antibody decks. All that being said, I'm annoyed that full-on TS decks are way more powerful than any of these old favorites. Power creep sucks.
That is how it works. Those new
That's
cards
how they-
are always
Yep.
going to be better.
Not
What they're being
not always.
Not always, but
They should be.
They should.
Yes.
Be, yeah.
the point is to try and to sell products, and to do that, you need to make stronger and better cards.
Yeah, it's an inevitable part of all card games that don't have a rotation. And would you rather have power creep or rotation?
That is a good question.
I would-
hope you do not say rotation.
I would rather have power creep 100%.
Power creep.
Because if it's done correctly, it is a very slow progression.
And then you get formats like BT9.
I mean,
You're going to look me in the eyes and say Alphamon before pre-ban list wasn't way ahead of its time?
it definitely was. I don't know if I would consider that a giant jump in power creep
I
specifically.
mean, compared to everything else that was going on.
Yeah, I mean, you could be right.
Yeah.
But yeah, power creep is part of card games. Also, eventually power creep will hit your favorite archetypes, and you will get to experience the joy of having a better deck than other people in the room.
Facts.
Jordan Worley. That is the time you try to OTK with Royal Knights. If you get any Royal Knight body on turn 1, like Magnamon or one of the 7 play cost aces, then on turn 2 and 3 play Justmon Dynus plus Oryukin Ace, or somehow get Oryukin and Justmon Dynus under the egg using the newest of Mecha. Then play Omni4Game if you have Omni X in hand. You keep turn using Dynus or Justmon effect using Oryukin. 1 check from 7 play cost guy, 2 checks from Justmon or Dynus, 1 check from Oryukin, 1 from Omni, then Digi into Omni X for game. I've done this on my 4th or 5th turn before we had the new Cool Boy Namecha, so pray for them breaking.
Yeah. I mean, Royal Knights with the new cards, pretty good.
So all I've got to do is open Omni,
Nuts.
The nuts.
Omni X,
Just the
Or
nuts,
you can-
an archetype that can't draw very well.
Jesmon or Dynus.
You're one of Tuck card or an Omeka that lets you tuck a card.
Yeah.
That's
So
yeah.
I'm not saying this is impossible,
There's
but
got to be a lot going right.
it is definitely a high roll right here, because you got to see like 4 or 5 cards.
And I don't don't really want to. Yeah, I do. Break the bad news to you, but high rolling on the 4th or 5th turn of the game
Still pretty slow now.
That is pretty damn slow, especially when most of the things you're doing on the previous turns don't really stop your opponent from doing what they want to do. Like letting a deck go unchecked for 4 or 5 turns, you're probably already dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Rolling Knights is just too slow right now. They have some weird, neat, interactive traps that you have to kind of play through, but like they're just going to get ran down most of the time.
Correct.
Liam McCown, A369. Watching Brand discover in real time that Volcanismon is different enough to Marukimon that it's not instantly clear that the deck will swap instantly was very funny. I mean, Iliad Slap will probably swap anyway, but it's definitely not a guarantee. Maruki sucks ass compared to Volcanus.
The fact that I saw people speculating that Maruki needed to be hit on the ban list still
I forgot about that.
Bewilders me.
It's people that don't know how to give their opponent 5 memory.
It's not even that good.
It's not.
And it attacks.
That version was never that good. People just don't know how to play against it, so they just get killed. They're like, how did I choked him to 1? What happened? How did he just kill me?
What do you mean he got to play 2 free bodies, then he got to DNA, swing, unsuspend, swing again, and then evo to a level 6 and just kill me?
Did you read his tamers that said there's a stipulation for them playing free dudes? No, I just choked him to 1. It's optimal.
Yeah.
P_2K. I feel Ben's pain about Lucemon. Lucemon can do some fun things, however, it's still far from competitive. Spending 5 to 6 memory just to evo up into chaos mode passes turn a lot without furthering the game state much. Also, playing in a decks that rely on deletion effects sucks. Playing Lucemon into the composite deck is miserable, as your opponent will always choose to trigger their effects rather than trash their security. The best support the deck has received was Paradise Lost, the new Cupimon Egg, and the Liberator Tamer, but it still feels like the deck doesn't have enough of a bite. Paradise Lost can extend your damage output, but you typically want to save it when you force your opponent down to 1 security. The Egg and Tamer help conserve memory for evos, but there isn't a way to cheat the Tamer out, so you have to pay 5 memory for it eventually. What do you guys think will help the deck see more success? It's kind of wild that Top Dog Demon Lord doesn't have a deck that is at least as good as Billsmon or even Creepymon now. LOL.
I'm gonna be honest, real honest here. Unfortunately, I think it's just too late. I think they have dug a hole for Lucemon there. In the way the deck has been built, with all the cards they have printed, they'd have to completely start over.
I don't know if that's 100% true.
I feel like some of them are pretty splashable.
It just seems too slow. I understand Lucemon's like as a level 3 is like 10k DP is very strong, but like just having to pay 5 on turn 1 just to digivolve in your breeding area, or 4, is just so much. Like I think it just gives your opponent way too much time and free resources to set up.
I think you can make it 3 with the Tamer, right?
The Tamer has to see you evo. It doesn't. If you promote it,
it doesn't see it in the. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if they get a Tamer cheater, that immediately would help speed up the deck, because you being able to cheat the Tamer into play would let you evo for free.
How would you have there be a Tamer cheater? Would it have to be on the level 5, or would it have to be on the level 3? Like when moving, play Tamer?
I don't know if it would be on a Digimon. It might be like a delay option or something.
Yeah, that would make sense.
No, hold on. We gotta get through this one because there's two comments. I can't wait for Sean to read this and lose his mind. Go ahead. I just had to get that part out.
I read it. Yeah.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I will say I played into Ben's Lucemon in an online local like a week or 2 ago with Ruin Mode, and I checked 2 of his Tamers out of security game 1, and he got to evo up into a chaos mode in his raising area for free, and I was like, yo, this is so good for you. I think I lose.
Nice.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Oh no. I'm in danger. Yeah. Yeah, if it was able, if they could release support that would speed the deck up without changing the cards we already have. And if they did that, I do think it could potentially be viable because it does do some powerful things. The issue is it is too slow and too memory inefficient for the power level of the game.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They would just needed something that's like speeds. Like the Tamer's a good direction, but it's like this guy said. Eventually, you're gonna have to pay that 5 memory to play him out.
Yeah, assuming he's not in your security like a sack, like Ben.
Or you're playing DGO or something.
But that's still like you're just prepaying the memory for that. Like you're
always paying 5.
Yeah, DGO does not cheat Tamers out. You're just prepaying and saving the memory for it.
Just for a search, yeah.
I really wish DGO was a 3-cost, dude.
God, imagine. I would be
I just wish it played out. I just wish it played out of security.
I also wish it just delayed out of security. It could literally, even if it didn't do the search effect, if it just delayed out of security, it would be so much better.
Yep. Man, we get a power creep DGO already.
it'd be so awesome. Random Mexican 123, thank you for being a channel member. Why does it seem Brandon never wants to play Red Hybrid? He always talks about it, but would rather play Omni, which is understandable because Omni is cooler, but unfortunately I think currently he would have a higher chance of winning a game with Red Hybrid than Omni in that regional. I'm afraid that Omni is being divided into too many separate archetypes where it is not consistent enough. There's DM, CS, and now Adventure, and with this, there is not a lot of search or draw power. Also, there is going to be a new Omni in EX12, Virus Busters, and probably one in the Chivalrous Knight set. Too many options, but not really one coherent way to mesh them all together fast enough in today's meta. I do think someone is cooking out there, but personally I can't see the vision in a competitive sense.
I will say that was... Hold on. How did that work? He put a bracket? Not a bracket. What is that called?
Parentheses?
Parentheses right before theirs. And then he put Virus Busters in that same parentheses, but in their own separate ones. And then ended it at meta. That's crazy. That's a long parenthesis. You didn't even need to put that. I mean, you don't even need to put the parentheses. You could have just kept it all as...
Didn't realize we were critiquing people's writing skills, you know?
Yeah,
I just thought it was funny. Because I was looking for the end of the parentheses, and I'm like, wait, hold on. Wait,
where is it at?
Yeah, whenever I'm writing like that, I'll put it... whatever's in parentheses is usually like an internal thought. That it's like not directly related, but it's like tangentially related.
Yeah, same.
To answer that question, yeah, that's kind of it. I love Omnimon.
Yeah, he just likes Omni.
I do also love Red Hybrid, but I played Red Hybrid, I swear to God, for like 3 or 4 formats straight. It was basically from like BT12.
Oh yeah, that was Brandon's original Omni.
Yeah. I think it was all the way until like BT17 when we got the ancient stuff. I think I put Red Hybrid down. So, I mean, it could be a lot of things. I'm just like a little fatigued on it. I do think the new deck is very good. I can already tell you what the major flaw of the new deck is. The major flaw of the new deck is it's too fair. It doesn't do any obnoxiously broken things.
Plays Tamers for free, man.
It plays a bunch of Tamers for free, and that's its only like unfair.
Yeah, and those Tamers are really good.
Yeah, the new 5-cost Tamer is legitimately broken. It turns itself into a Grav Crush. So if I get to play that during my opponent's turn, tuck 2 sources, and then start my turn, tuck 2 sources, Grav Crush. That's really good. And there's plenty of ways to do it.
I wouldn't call it a Grav Crush because there's a downside to Grav Crush.
Fair enough. I'm just saying it's.
I knew what you meant, Brand. Yeah.
Yes, it is very good.
And honestly, 9 times out of 10, when you Grav Crush, there was no downside.
I mean, usually when you're Grav Crushing, you are winning the game on that turn. I was Grav Crushed recently by a Medusa player that did not kill me on the turn he Grav Crushed.
Mistake.
Yeah, we were in turn zone. We never got to finish the game, but it just made me think of it randomly.
I think Red Hybrid is a little more basic, I guess, for me. And then Omni, I feel more creative when I'm building it. I have to sit there and think, like, how do I do my ratios and stuff. For Red Hybrid, I feel like it's just so easily solved. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, now we got to read this. Sean, remember, okay? No laughing before you read this. All right, you need to read. You need to get through this first part.
It's just the first sentence.
Yeah.
Crimson 35124. Dia can actually clap ruin mode decks.
Sean, read it. Read it.
Reaction.
As soon as you figure out it's a Shine Greymon deck, just promote Caramon X. I need to stop reading right there because how the hell are you going to do that?
No, you gotta finish reading it.
As soon as you realize it's a Shine deck, promote the guy that's too small to survive under one room.
No.
Okay, sorry. Just promote Kara X.
Remember, this is before. This is before the ruin has hit the board.
Okay, that's irrelevant. Okay. Play token. Sacrifice token to play Armageddon. Now Armageddon's passive prevents Ruin Mode's effect. I've lost to good Dia players this way with some of my Puppet Ruin Mode oppression decks. In my opinion, Dia players should have 2 Armageddon's for the Ruin Mode decks like Puppets, Jupiter, Ruin, Loop, Ruin Mode Turbo, also preventing Strong Liberators level 7s from proccing their Windigis. And of course, to just rush and swing for game. So...
Can I, teacher?
Do you want to say what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's really cool that they have a level 6, not a level 7, a level 6 that has just premium DP neg.
Yeah, a level 6 that has 2 different forms of removal that will
just built in,
spread the cheeks of that Armageddon and then successfully ruin Mojo board.
Shine Greymon AD1 comes out, kills it, and then you go into Ruin Mode, and then what?
And then what? It's over.
It's over. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not a thing you're going to be able to do anymore.
Yeah, that probably worked before we got 81 Shine, but like, there's a reason I wasn't playing Ruin Mode Turbo until we got this new stuff.
Yep.
I don't even know if it worked against the other Shine Greymon. Didn't it have like Raid and DP neg?
It didn't have Raid, but the last iteration I played was BT21 Shine top end, and it had Raid and it deleted a 9k or lower, but you could combine that with other DP minuses from your other effects, and you potentially could kill a 15k, or you could just Raid into it after making it smaller than you, because you also gain DP from his effect to suspend a tamer. Like there were definitely ways to clear the Armageddon if they put it on the field. Especially if they committed their whole turn to doing that too, and like you can out it and just be like hard Evo into Ruin Mode, go.
Even BT12 Shine Greymon can answer it.
That's a lot. You need a lot of tam. BT2 would have an easier time outing it. BT12 would need a lot of tamers on the field.
I'm just naming off all the shines. I'm just like going through them, reading them. I'm like, pretty sure this could kill it. Pretty sure this could kill it.
The 2 easiest ones.
81,
number 1. 81's like, oh well, it's dead. I need to have like 2 tamers on the field. You're dead.
Oh, does that thing have protection? No. Oh, okay. Anyway.
Even if it did, what protecting?
It's premium.
Yeah, what's protecting you from this? And BT21 with the Raid and the extra DP, it definitely you could get over the Armageddon just by raiding over it.
I mean, it sucks you have to swing with it, but who cares? You're outing it and then you're ruining mode. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because a single Ruin Mode proc stops you from playing the game, so like it doesn't really matter.
What do you also have a... No, because you promoted Kara. I was going to say, what do you have?
They committed their entire turn to that play to lock you out of the game, and you just out their dude and Ruin Mode them, and then they are hatching. So they're probably dead before they ever promote again.
Yeah, I just thought that was funny.
That is funny. That's interesting. So in Puppets, maybe I still don't even understand how Puppets have a hard time with Armageddon. Because like your level 6 is, I mean, this is he's
could kill it.
He's talking in the past tense. Like this is before they got like the new Cinderella and stuff. But like I don't know, man. I just feel like level 6s are too powerful now. Like that Armageddon is not going to stay on the field. Yeah.
I could imagine Magnetic having a hard time getting over it. Like they'd have to drop its play cost, small enough to be able to delete it.
And it's hard played, so they're not going to be able to de-evo it.
Yeah, they can't de-evo it.
What's the new... I think the new Pyramidimon...
Oh yeah, I forgot. There is a new one, huh?
I can't remember. Is it highest play cost? Because if it is, I think the new Pyramidimon just deletes it.
Just kills it.
I mean, yeah. I'm double checking.
I can't remember if it's highest or lowest, but it's like between your Tamers and Digimon, it's either highest or lowest play cost, delete it.
Yeah.
No, that's not the right one.
Even current Omni... Like, back in the day, sure, you put that on the board against me, I was struggling. My Alter S doesn't get his immunity? What are you talking about?
Sean, you're right. By trashing any 3 mineral or rock trait cards, delete one of your opponent's highest play cost Digimon or Tamers, so yeah.
Yeah, just delete the Armageddon. Alright, Magnetron. Yeah.
Yeah, but like my Blitz and Crest together out the Armageddon now.
Medusa also just kills it, right? I guess he's just specifically talking about like the level 7s. Sure, but like the level 6s before the 7s are answering the Armageddon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm never just gonna Evo into a Ruin mode with that on the field and be like, cool.
What do you mean it does nothing?
What do you mean?
I mean, you can get his end of attack.
I was about to say, I could still proc the on deletion.
End of attack on deletion.
Yeah, I can still delete him, because that's not only Digivolving effect. And still Ruin mode your board if I Ruin mode you and keep turn. Or just Ruin mode and pass turn. Like, I could full combo without AD1 Shine, as long as I'm swinging with the Ruin mode at the end of the combo, even if I'm passing turn, it clears the Armageddon and Ruin mode your board.
Yep.
But yeah, outside of Archetype, maintaining turn with a Ruin mode is a struggle most of the time. So it's hard to do that. But anyway. Shin2905. Does your local scene do Digilab results? It's kind of cool seeing the meta for everywhere. We do not.
We don't.
No.
I don't even know where to upload that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to do that.
So Eagle's Nest does it, and they've been like showcasing it and stuff. I mean, it's interesting to look at, but it seems like it would be, I don't know what that looks like on the back end. Yeah, I don't know if you can just feed the official app into it, or if you have to manually put the stuff in. Because if you've got to manually do it, that sounds like a lot of upkeep.
Yeah,
sounds like a whole lot of stuff I don't want to do.
Yeah. Justin 7231, you two are brothers?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, fake fan.
Now the real quiz. Out of the two of us, who's older?
Yeah, we'll leave that up to you guys. Who's the older brother between us?
Yeah. I mean, people that have been watching long enough know, but
They should know, yeah.
He also said, what is each of your top 3 favorite Digimon decks that you have built in real life? For me, it's Gallantmon, Lugumon with Pulsemon, and Royal Knights.
Dog, I don't know, man. BT. No, I'll go Imperial's up there for sure. I always go back up to it. I just like the playstyle. I'm not gonna rank these as 1, 2, or 3, because I'd take too long.
Yeah, that's hard.
Machine Dramon, and Wargreymon. Like, I guess BT12. Or is it 13?
It was 12.
Was it 12? Okay.
Raid Wargreymon, yeah, it's BT12.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, that was the last time. It was
Ancient
good.
Ancient Omni, Gas, and I guess like Melga EX5.
Gas is Melga. Two of those decks are basically the same thing.
It's, for me, it would probably be Mastamon, Angels, and I'm having a hard time deciding the last one.
I'm honestly surprised you did not say Magnavax.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. I thought about Magna DNA, but I literally forgot about Magnavax.
And Ruin mode hasn't even gotten brought up yet.
Well,
that's crazy.
The last one was gonna be OG Ruin Mode Turbo, like the first time I ever built it when we just got EX4, or like maybe BT5 Lord Knight. But BT17 Magnavax did go pretty dummy hard. I do have fond memories of that before they took it all away from me.
Before they took it away from me.
Yeah, I do thoroughly enjoy the new Ruin Mode Turbo, but like I haven't played with it for the format yet. So like I don't really want to put it on the list yet. So far, I love it. The QWERTY Yup 038. The San thing is not real. That comment got to be one of his trolls.
He did confirm in the reply it was a troll.
Justin so also said that they definitely do God packs in One Piece. Apparently they don't do it in Digimon because I have not seen any mutterings of actual God packs since we actually got product.
Nope.
Do you think someone
the
really
best
do
you're gonna
that?
get is that
Just go on the internet and tell lies?
tell lies.
No.
The best you're gonna get is that video of the dude who already has the entire pack like ripped
Doesn't even bother resealing
open.
it.
Nope.
Like, that's the laziest fake thing I've ever seen.
The thing is, if I crack the pack and the very first card has texture, I'm stopping what I'm doing and getting the camera, and I'm not finishing the pack tear and then recording. Like, you got to get that stuff while it's still at least partially sealed.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. The pack is torn before I look at the first card.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
can always at least
It's-
kind of see what that first card is.
I don't even look. I'm doing the pull tab, and it's a one motion. I'm not paying attention to what the first card is.
Fair enough.
And even if I were, by the time I registered what I was looking at, I would be done. Like, it's just that one Larry dude. The golden border pulls ruins my will to open AD1.
Yeah, they're rough. Some of those cards are real bad to pull gold.
I mean, yeah, if you've been playing the game, you know, for at least a couple of years, you probably have most of these cards. It is nice for budget players though, because a lot of these cards were, depending on the level of budget player that you are, they were unaffordable previously.
Digimon.
Yeah, Digimon. That's not even a budget player thing, dude. I'm a rarity whore and never bought those. Mostly because Old Force wasn't competitively viable, so there was no reason to.
Yeah,
but
just
like,
let me play my tier 2 deck in peace.
You wish it was tier 2.
It can kill Ben in round 1.
Yeah. You can knock Ben out.
God. Wasn't he
tier
playing?
2.
Wasn't he playing Mastamon at that?
Yup.
So,
And he lost to
I think it
Old
just
Force.
killed him.
I still never.
And then his
understood that.
opponent.
I tried to
and then his
get him to
opponent
explain
dropped.
to him, and he was like, "He just did it," and I was like, "What does that mean? How'd you lose? Just say you bricked.
Then his
Just say you bricked. That's all you have to say."
And then a couple rounds later, his opponent dropped. Ruined his tiebreakers, but he still got top 16.
Yeah, he lost to Cross and an Old Force at that regional.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what the hell, dude?
What is this, BT12?
Yeah. He actually told me recently that he just never saw Promo Master versus the Cross deck, and I was like, that makes so much sense now, because I was like, how do you lose to that deck? I actually just played against Cross Sunday, 2-0'd them, because Promo Master says, which one has more
it's a pretty
sources,
good card.
and get it out of here.
Pretty good card. You gotta start spreading those suckers out.
Yeah, which one of your tamers looks the most important? Get it out of here.
Sean, always target any of them if they have Omni Shaomon, because that card is the one that gives them rush. Just so you know.
Okay.
I know it's cross. You're like, I don't know what they have in hand. But if they have tamers and one of them has Omni Shaomon, you gotta get that sucker out of there. Because they're not gonna be able to attack you if they don't have that in there.
If they have 3 tamers and only one of them has the effect tap to use these cards as material, yeah, just get rid of that one.
Well, yes,
that's
true.
I was gonna say,
obviously, obviously that's number one.
I was in that boat
But I'm saying
where he had 3 tamers on the field, and it was 2 of the box topper black ones, the Neneamon or whatever the hell her name is.
Oh yeah,
And then one of the Taiki Kudos that I think it was like BT.
Taiki.
Taiki,
Yeah, you gotta get that speed out of there.
I was like, what do they all do again? And he told me, and I was like, all right, get the Taiki out of here.
Get the Taiki out of here.
Yeah.
What is this? What is Blackmore Greymon flashbacks over here?
Yeah,
These poor cross players.
Get out of here. No, Blackboard would have gotten rid of all of them, dude. Hades Force?
Man.
Get out of here. Yeah.
I'm out here killing them kids.
Yeah.
Damn it. Damn.
I'm at least tucking them away.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the comment. Yeah, the gold borders really suck if you are specifically trying to get Miraculous Mega Knight.
Apparently a lot of people are. That is the most expensive golden border in the set.
Steadily staying at over $20. I think it's the only one that's over $20.
The Omni X, I believe, is 20. The the Miraculous Mega Knight is like around 30 though.
It's gone down.
Has it?
Yeah, I just checked earlier.
Okay.
It was like $23.
Okay, it did go down then, because like I checked it every so often because I was just looking at all the gold borders.
Well,
and
let me see what the nearest verified is, because that is a big difference.
that is a big difference.
Okay, nearest verified is $22.
Okay, that's not bad. It is finally going down. I guess everyone that wanted their copies got some.
I mean, when I get paid, I might just cop me 2 of them.
Sean, this Shalma Cross 7 it's not going down, not nearly enough.
It probably won't for a bit, because it's an AD1 card.
And it's
I
not.
know. Oh, it's such a good card too. All right. Anyways, last comment question.
Ash's Fall 9530. Thank you for being a channel member. I bought 3 boxes of AD1 from a store that got it early in Wisconsin, and I'm not impressed with the pulls. Neither is basically anyone else who's played the game for longer than a couple months.
Yeah.
Nope.
I was gonna say you have to be in a really specific group of people to really just get everything you want out of like a limited amount of boxes.
I was shocked I got playsets of Marcus and Shine Greymon, because
I think I was on the lucky. Me and Chris, we were on the luckiest side of these boxes, where we straight up pulled exactly what we needed. Like, I got 2 of my level 6s, who I have never seen in the same box. And I got a level 6 Altart that I wanted for my collection, because he's dope.
like, I don't even think... Yeah, there's no way we opened a case between everyone that even had product. So the fact that I was able to get 4 Shines and 4 Marcuses, I think is kind of insane.
Now, to be fair, how many boxes do they have left? Because I still don't think our locals is open in SP.
I'm pretty sure David pulled one, did he not? Or was that...
I think it was from his personal case.
He didn't pull an SP out of his personal case. He told us at Trinity he didn't.
What?
No, he bought another one.
Another case?
And he did, and he pulled a 2-star.
He bought
he bought
a second case of 81?
Yes.
I thought he just bought boxes at TBS.
I at least think that's what I.S. Spencer said.
You could be right. I thought that I just feel like, why would you buy a second case of that set?
But I mean, hey, at least...
some of these cards are selling for good money, but I don't know if I don't know the value. I agree. I don't know.
It depends on how much he could find a case for. If he could find it cheap enough, sure, I guess. But, like, what it's selling for on TCG Player and stuff?
Right.
You're setting money on fire. You will be sad.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's better than what happened to Trinity. Trinity got their product, and apparently somebody went in and just bought them all out.
That is crazy to me.
I'm telling you, there's someone just lurking
in our area, just lurking for Digimon cards.
That does not play, but
we have people in our area that do it. Remember the guy that I got the that's not what I'm supposed to type.
The Lucemons you traded for the Magnas.
Yeah, that guy has never been to our locals, but I mean, he bought product and he likes the cards and he wanted to trade for cards that he wanted.
That very one-sided trade.
He asked, who has these cards? I have these cards to trade you for these cards. I said I do.
Yeah,
and he said,
I'm not saying it was wrong. I'm just saying it was very one-sided.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I got what they wanted.
I definitely came up real hard, but we both were benefited by the trade.
Yeah. All right.
It's not like I was turning around and flipping the cards. Like, I literally used them. I needed them for my deck.
I mean, you had normal arts, right? No, because you didn't have enough yet.
When I traded him, one of them was a regular and one of them was an alt. And I had, for a while, I had 1 alt and 3 regular arts.
Well, because I remember me and Chris, you had to borrow ours for, like, the first few weeks of that format.
Yeah, I did. I think I ended up...
one. Because I remember I bought 2 additional Magna X's to give us our playset. Because I played the Armor Rush variant. I remember these times.
Oh yeah, I did have to borrow 2 from... No, I pulled 1 out of my box. I only had to borrow 1 from you guys after I got those 2 from that guy.
Correct.
Until I bought my 4th.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Sick.
All right.
All right.
See you guys Tuesday.
Goodbye, boys.
See you next Tuesday.
I will see you Tuesday.